and welcome to another One Piece chapter review and discussion. Chapters.
Good smell. Flavor.
It feels good to be back. We've been gone a very, very long time. Life, man. Adulthood. It's loud.
Always so loud. I can barely ever hear you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just really funny. I was like, is my mic off? Like, it's crazy how it sounds normal for you guys, but to me, I'm like, it's like, whoa.
Man, I'm fucking sweating. I ran to go get a load of laundry out of the dryer. Peek behind the curtain.
I was like, you can just wait, bro. You don't have to run around.
I mean, we were already running a little late.
And he was like, no, I'm going to go. And I was like, okay. And he's literally like sitting down. He's like, ready? I'm like, are you, bro?
I mean, that's what happens when you get one day off.
Are you?
You spend your whole day, catching up on all the stuff that falls behind when you're at work.
Oh, shitty.
Right.
Anyway, today's going to be a bit of a catch-up stream. We haven't talked about the chapters in a while. We did talk a bit about them on the Drock show with Mama Drock and Drock himself. That was so much fun. We didn't get the chance to really go like super deep into like all of the chapters or like we didn't get to go through like beat by beat, but we got to talk a lot about them. And I
think just more about like Elbaf in general.
We didn't
really just specifically talk about like any, like we maybe talked about like one thing that happened in the recent chapters with like the Loki baby getting thrown, but we didn't really get a chance to like dive deep into them.
Yeah, but it was such a good time. Like we had such a good time on their show, and like the conversation was so much fun.
That's what I mean. Not that we didn't want to get into the chapters. It's like I think that people are here for the last two chapters. The last two chapters, I think. Today, this one included, and then, last week, I think that's what people want to hear us talk about. Not that,
Yeah, we're going to
I got a little heated.
Very briefly. Megan got so heated, dude, before we were
coming back
live. We're going to go through very, very, very briefly and just kind of like catch ourselves up on the last couple chapters. And then we'll really slow down and take our time to talk about 154 and 55. Because that's
what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. But do you want to go back at all and refresh yourself? Okay. Then we're not going to. Because
I feel like we should talk about the most important things.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Let's
just keep it to the meat.
Just like Luffy.
Okay.
Straight to the meat.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're irrelevant, but I just feel like enough time has passed now where it would just kind of be.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think the headlines from those chapters do kind of tie into things that are revealed actually in the most recent chapter, 55, and that is seeing the Gunkko possession. Like, that kind of comes back into play a bit, or plays different now that I know or saw Gunkko in a particular situation in chapter 1155. But I think that was the craziest part of those chapters, was seeing Gunkko be possessed by Eam and summon the grimoire to fucking create reverse giants or evil versions of the giants, which was absolutely insane. And we got like a lot of Eam, some Gunkko. These were two crazy chapters. And do you want to just talk about why you're heated? Let's just talk about why you're heated.
I just feel like I continuously have unpopular opinions.
Oh, brother. The freaking camera froze. Keep talking, though. They can still hear us.
They're like trying to silence me.
No, they are.
It's absolutely insane.
Keep talking.
I don't want to. I don't. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about Final Girl instead. Tiberius. That's so funny. Let's talk about Yakuza 0. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, I didn't know, or not that I didn't know. She thinks the rocks thing is boring. So you guys are already jumping to conclusions. That's not what I said. It is a version of that, yes, but you're taking the words out of my mouth. I have yet to speak. And I feel like this face that is frozen, it's doing a disservice to to my feelings on the matter. Okay? This is turning, we're going back to our roots. We are becoming a podcast again. This is audio only. No cameras involved. Okay, guys? So she thinks Loki's joining. No. Look, something about Loki. We can get into it, and I know Beans wants to kind of we can touch on the previous chapters. I just didn't want to do like a beat by beat necessarily like discussion on them, because it would take. I mean, it's like 5 chapters ago. It would just take. Oh, Josh just spilled all of his coffee.
Go ahead. We fixed the camera. That's the first issue.
Okay. So, sorry, Tony. I'm building it up now because Josh set me up like something crazy. Like I'm about to say something crazy. And he doesn't like when I do that, and then he does it to me, and then it pisses me off. And then I don't have a switcher. I can't do any sounds again. Okay? I'm kind of disappointed about like the non-stop like reveals of family members and fathers and like sons and daughters. Like I know One Piece has a lot, the themes are inherited will, and that could be shown through children and people that aren't related, like found family and things like that. But like, I just want to see a non-Nepo baby pirate. I want to see a non-Nepo baby person. And I just hate that everyone is... Josh cleaning on
Sorry.
I was kind of underwhelmed, man. Why can't Rox just be his own entity? And the same thing with Blackbeard. Like, why can't they just be non-related? And then now Josh is like, that's not even the craziest part. And I was like, oh fuck, what? And then he pulls up this image of the black, because literally before I even read the bottom, I look and it said like, I looked at his face and I was like, oh my gosh, like that looks a lot like Blackbeard. And then I look under and then it's like Blackbeard's dad. I was like, why? And it would be one thing if it just wasn't overused so much in the story, man. Like it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on in the studio today. It's like haunted. I think it's the vibes I'm giving off. Josh proceeds to show me this photo, which he's going to pull up right now. And I don't think I've seen more red in a long time when I'm not talking about Marvel. And don't even get me started on Fantastic Four. I don't know if I want to go there in this stream. I don't know if I want to do that because I'm already spewing negativity right now. And essentially rat behavior. Oda, if you make Buggy Blackbeard's fucking brother, I might lose all respect. No, just kidding. I might crash out. I'm crashing out now, and it's barely a glimmer and a theory.
Okay, I was cleaning up a bit.
But I cannot. I'm going to be upset, and that's my opinion. Okay, I'm not going to slander your opinion.
Can I ask you why it bothers you? Because it doesn't bother me as much. I get where it comes from, but like, who else is it just in media, or is it specifically in One Piece?
It's One Piece.
Because who else is like related that bothers you in One Piece?
It's not even it bothers me. It's just overdone.
But like,
the reveals of people being like related and it just being like this is how it is.
Like the reveal, like you're talking like all the way back, like Luffy to Dragon to Luffy to Garp to Luffy to Sabo to Ace to
that makes sense because he's the main character. Like when we're having other like literally the other big bad of the series, Blackbeard, like him, like that. It's like. Trying to talk eloquently and you're getting me, you're asking me these questions.
I'm asking you questions that's riling you up.
And I know that again, people already are like, this is what happens. I'm just kind of, I'm at my like threshold of it and I can be.
Yeah. But I do think there are some interesting things to like explore, to talk about, because it might not be as simple, as cut and dry as him being the son of Zebeck. There could be more to it.
And like Shanks' his dad.
Right. You know,
Bonnie and Kuma.
And even Shamrock now.
Like, it's okay. Like, I know, people, someone even said like maybe it's the Kuma and Bonnie thing. I really do think like became realized. I mean, he's had a plan for a long time, but like, he does have kids. He does have a daughter. So he might just be like in his family bag. But damn.
Well, let me tell you why.
I just wish they were. It's not that it like. It just is like it's not like oh my god, I hate this and I'm gonna stop reading this. It's just like, oh, okay. Like okay. And if the buggy, because that has been a theory for the longest, right? What? About Buggy and
Zebeck being related. That's something that an agenda that I've been pushing for a long time, like hoping, praying. Like I don't even
hoping
pray.
And praying.
I don't even pray.
Why though? But because why is that a thing that you pray
Zebeck
for?
Being the most notorious pirate.
I know, but let them build their own reputations. I hate nepo babies. I hate them. I hate them. Get them out. No, but it's like, why? Like, why can't a person just build up from the bottom and have their own legacy and lineage? Like, why do they have to, like, why?
And that's
oh my gosh.
That's
it bugs me.
In a lot of media. And that's why I say, like, that I understand that sentiment, because Tiberius mentioned Final Girl. I love always bringing conversations back to the very niche things that I like. But like to bring it back to Doctor Who, that's why people were upset when in one of the last like Doctor's runs, they basically made the Doctor, they turned the Doctor into a chosen one, and people were really upset about that. In lots of like fantasy, sci-fi, like media, the idea of the chosen one does like take away from the actions of somebody and the message, like even bringing it back to Star Wars. And I can't remember who I was having this conversation with, but even taking Rey in the second Star Wars movie and telling us that she wasn't related to anybody, and that's what made her special, or not that that's what made her special, but that she could be special despite all that, to only take all that back in the third trashiest, dirtiest, most awful movie and telling us that she's Palpatine's granddaughter. So I understand the frustration with you feeling like everybody has to be related to everybody. But in this one specific instance, in this one specific case, because
but like that's the thing, like I literally can't, like what I can have you could have a grievance in something, you can't do anything. You just like to let it happen. And if Buggy and him are brothers, and then turns out Nami's related to one of the Gorosei, and fucking Emu is fucking Luffy's mom, then so be it.
I'm
being annoying. I'm being annoying. I'm trying to get people riled up. I'm sorry. Yeah. I feel like in this community a lot of the time, specifically with One Piece, and we've experienced this before. I don't know. It's like, oh, you can have opinions, but they just have to be the right opinion. Or you can have grievances, but they just have to be the right grievances. It can never just be like, oh, you can just freely talk about how, because like if you say that doesn't make sense, then you clearly just don't understand the story at all, and you don't understand the themes at all, and you just don't get it. And it's like, I'm not just hating to hate. I felt like it's been overdone just a tad, but it's not my fucking story. and it's for, enjoyment, and I'm just gonna go, you know what, okay, I believe this, I sure. But I just feel like a lot of the times when people bring up issues, because we've had this happen before, it just turns into this snowball of like negativity, which I really don't want to bring, but it starts to become that just because you say your opinion about anything One Piece ever.
Yeah. And
then you say that and they're like, well, that's not true. Okay, then, okay, sure. Like, fine. Yeah. But damn. Everything else, super cool. Davy back fights. Davy back fights. That's cool that was revealed. I mean, everything else, it was just that tidbit. And then now just like, again, the fuel on the fire for the Buggy Zebeck lineage. And this like, he's already with Black. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Let me. It just gets me upset.
So I think that, because there are so many things to me that are incredibly intentional with the timing of this reveal, like what we're seeing. And this all but confirms to me something that I really like, and I hope ends up being as interesting as I hope it is. Mm-hmm. I think, because this is both sides of Zebeck's face from his reveal. One side looks a lot like Blackbeard. The other side looks a lot like Buggy. What does this indicate?
It's intentional.
It's very intentional that they're brothers, right? And he is their father. But to take it a step farther, what arc and what situation are we currently dealing with? Half brothers, Hajrudin and Loki, having the same dad and different moms. So I think it's very intentional that we're getting this here, because we're going to see that they're not full brothers, they're half brothers. They share a father in common, Zebeck. To take it even a step farther, and this is where you're going to get a little fucking they say on the Drock show, a little tinfoil piece for you. What if, because there are so many things about Blackbeard that are still very mysterious, like his need to not sleep, yada yada yada, his ability to have more than one, seemingly.
Yes,
have more than one
I would love for that to be.
So
I would love for that. I need that also.
People have speculated, and again, this is a little tinfoil piece, but I do like it, and we could talk more about it, and maybe I'll like it more, maybe I'll like it less. But Zebeck, when he gets into the flower room with Eam, says, "I'll be back in this spot." You could take that to mean that like Blackbeard is going to be the one coming back, because he's like, the blood of Zebeck. But what if in some fucking crazy reality, and hear me out, Buggy and Blackbeard, when they are maybe two halves of Zebeck, maybe if you take this even more literal, that they are Zebeck somehow
incarnated,
like reincarnated or split. And when they meet, when they come together in a specific way,
you're gonna turn.
It's like some DBZ fusion shit, and they become Zebeck again. That's a little crazy, but One Piece is fucking crazy.
But then Buggy and Blackbeard just cease to exist.
Well, see, I don't know, but we're getting
that's
things
wild.
With like
that's
even the satellites and them coming together.
What the heck? That's wild. That was like fucking Steven Universe. The gem fusion.
Is it probably the case? Absolutely not. But we have to, if we're going to be true detectives, we have to explore every nook and cranny, every corner of this room. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But at the very least, it's fun.
It's fun.
It's kooky. It's wacky.
Yeah. And
but
why
at the
not?
very least, it's the half brother thing has to be true to me. It has to be true because of this. And then of course, I already have it pulled up, so I'll just show it.
Right.
Let me cut. But when we finally do get Zebeck's bounty revealed, it is a mirror image again of Buggy. Even the tongue out, the hand up in the corner, like the same pose. Which again, like, is that just a way of a way for Oda to show us that like subconsciously, like he's mirroring, his dad, a way to show us that like this is also Zebeck's son, or is there fucking more to it? Because they're doing the exact same fucking thing, and I don't know if Buggy ever knew his dad.
It's definitely intentional. I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either. I'm just saying we could be getting some DBZ, goat tanks.
I don't think that
we could get some Buggy Beard. Buggy Beard equals Zebeck. Because you can't say it the other way.
Sure.
I mean, you can, but nothing wrong with saying it the other way. It sounds in this climate, it doesn't sound great.
I don't know what you're on about.
Sorry.
What are you saying right now?
Sorry about that.
No, I genuinely, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, like if you say it, you say Buggy Beard. But if you say it the other way, you can say like Black Buggy. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
I'm just being silly.
Anyway, I think that it's fine. It's cool. It's been built. Obviously, this is the plan, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's really, really, really cool. And to just talk a bit about, and I wish I still had that other image up, and I don't think I do. So I might have to just look. I might have to pull one up. But before I do, I just also realized that if you do type in Zebeck, you have to spell it a bit differently. Like you have to put like XE space BEC. But it does translate in Vietnamese to Buggy, or from Vietnamese to English as Buggy.
Do we have any people that speak Vietnamese? Because I don't
in the chat.
know if I trust Google Translate.
Because you know what? Google Translate could be one of those situations where like people are typing it in so much that the AI makes it that way. You know what I mean? What? Why are you laughing like that? Why are you laughing?
I'm not. I really want to know. This means nothing. I just want...
Why are you laughing? Tiberius, this sounds like coke. Ask Chat GPT. Ask Chat GBT. Said a beautiful lie. Let me see what Beans has to say. I don't think it's supposed to be Buggy is Zebeck's dad. I think it's supposed to imply Buggy is nearing that level of infamy. I can see how you can get there, but I really don't think that that's the case. Like, I really think that, like, because why then show us half of Blackbeard's face and say, like, this is his, and then reveal this is his son, but then the other half is like, oh, this is just a random person. And I know it's like art style and like it's very easy for Oda to, that was what I feel like Megan is like spiraling because of me, and I don't know why.
I'm not.
But I feel like this, what is it, same face syndrome or whatever?
Right. It's definitely intentional. It has to be.
Okay.
Am I happy about it?
Still no. The answer is still no.
But it's like, this is what I don't, this is like,
the other two things, absolutely a connection. The Vietnamese thing, nonsense. I agree because, it is nonsense. But it is like kind of insane that if you type in Zebeck, you put a space between it, and it translates to Buggy in Vietnamese. Yes, it's crazy, but like of all the words in all the languages, like it is kind of crazy. But we need a Vietnamese person in the chat ASAP because I don't fucking trust Google. Anyway, speaking of The Rock's reveal, like, how did you feel about like his reveal, like his look compared to like the silhouettes that we've gotten?
I mean, it's cool.
Okay,
it's Blackbeard with some dyed hair. Pretty cool.
You think he looks that much like Blackbeard?
He looks a lot like Blackbeard. I mean, they definitely have a very strong resemblance. What's happening? Why isn't it letting you search? X is on one right now.
Is it really? I think it also is because we had to change the password before, so it might not be letting.
Oh, you can log in again.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
that's his papa. That's his papa. But it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fun game. What color is Zebek's hair? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, see, and I've seen people color it to look like Buggies, and that would be interesting too if it is like that would be a dead giveaway. That's what's so fun about like manga, seeing it in manga first, because
it's not fun for cosplayers though.
That's true.
I'll say it's not fun for cosplayers. Saint Lumiere said, "Hot take: Zebeck is hotter than Logger." Loger? What am I typing?
Just type in the password.
Is it working?
Yeah. Suspicious.
Okay.
Login.
It's just because we've been doing it so many times.
Yeah, it won't let us.
All right. Tiberius with, I think, the first dono of the stream. That's cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I heard, thank you so much. I heard Zebeck got a forehead wrinkle and so does Buggy. Ooh, crazy connection.
Bro.
I dated a few Vietnamese women back in the day, if that helps.
It doesn't.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't.
It doesn't help unless you know the language.
It doesn't.
It does not help us in this moment unless you know.
Okay, this is the silhouette. I just fucking Googled it. The silhouette versus the reveal. I like Zebeck's design a lot. I think he looks really like menacing. He looks really cool.
Roger, I'm dumb. Roger, yeah. Y'all be putting L's in front of everything? That could be a real fucking character. People be like, remember that one character in the background in chapter 34? He's my favorite. Who? Oh, you know, David? Huh? You should know that.
I think that he looks... I don't know, man. I've also seen a lot... Do you ever... And I went on this Reddit rant not too long ago, but like... I think I might have seen a couple posts on Reddit, like clicked to expand a couple R pirate folk subreddit posts on Reddit. And now it's all that Reddit feeds me that's One Piece related, which is really, really frustrating because they're like the r/pirate folk subreddit is like very memey and very trolly, which is sometimes funny, but sometimes it's like not funny. Anyway, I'd really love if it was a good mix, Reddit. And since you're always listening, listen to this. But yeah, people have been posting a lot on there about like bringing the OG Roger back. I think of it because they said Lodger, but like looking at early Roger versus like Roger, they call him like Roger versus Lodger, which is not like an L for Roger, but it's Luffy Roger because he's made to be more Luffy as of recently.
You're frying my brain. What are you?
Maybe I'm not making sense.
Lodge? What? Luffy Roger?
Because Roger, when the story started, was like very distinct. He was like a very different. Like he looked a little different. He acted a little bit more mysterious. The longer the story's gone on, the more we've seen of him. He's acting and becoming more and more like Luffy-esque. Like Oda is like. You could say retroactively making Roger more Luffy-esque in some of the flashbacks and stuff.
But little Roger was before Luffy.
No. But like, I don't understand what you're not
Luffy's
getting.
more Roger.
Sure. But like, we're talking specifically about the creator going back and like tweaking the character to make the connection.
The more we get to know him, he's not tweaking. Maybe he was always like that. Oda just now is revealing more information.
It. Right. But to make the connection more apparent between like Roger and Luffy, Roger, he's like a little goofier, he's a little sillier, and he's doing things that like Luffy would do. Even in the flashback when we see him get the straw hat.
But he's not Luffy's dad.
No. Well, this is what you get.
He's not Luffy's dad, but who fucking knows? He might be. It's Ace's dad, though.
He is Ace's dad.
So is he more Ace?
Does that fucking piss you off? Does that fucking piss you off?
Just like my brain, the way.
I guess it's the way I'm talking today.
You're explaining.
Damn.
No, it's just like the subreddit of the Luffy Roger Luffy Lodger.
Maybe it's the way. Maybe it's me. Chat. Maybe it's me.
Roofie
piece. I think the reveal is cool, bro. I think he looks sick.
Wow, evil laugh.
Yeah, she's on one.
I'm just like, oh man.
This is not an egregious Oda.
Cognitive dissonance. Thank you, Is this basically what Josh is saying? Is that Roger used to be a badass mythical figure before, but as we got more exposed to him, we realized he's just a goofy guy, similar to Luffy.
Yeah. Thank you for taking what I say and making it actually.
Those
make
Coke
sense.
Zeros got him on one. Is crazy.
Bro, I'm not even drinking a Coke Zero.
That's crazy.
I'm
though.
drinking fucking
Bring
water.
old Josh back.
I'm drinking fucking water.
Old Josh.
Fucking Tiberius said that shit.
No, Javier did.
Fucking Javier.
I like this. Josh explained One Piece conspiracy theories to Megan. Yeah, my brain just can't handle it. I think I'm the one short circuiting. I'm the one short circ.
Maybe.
Choom.
Oh, we'll get Preem.
We'll get Preem because we're about to lock in.
Yeah, this isn't the most egregious reveal. Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I mean,
because
it's like what would their the one thing is the relation, but that's been whatever. What is there not to like? What is there not to like? Like it's him being in his crew.
But I mean, it is just like the expectation because that's something that I mean,
him beating up kids is funny.
It's funny.
I mean,
it's funny. What the fuck? It's funny.
That was like, whoa. He's like, he doesn't care.
I mean, yeah, sure, and that
that makes him. He's a little more gray
for sure
than I don't
even know if that is gray. He beats up kids. He's gray. I think
he goes, go tell your dad now.
I think that means he's pretty fucking evil.
Is he evil though?
Yes. Is he for that alone? If nothing,
I mean,
else.
for that, yes. But like in general,
I guess you just have to keep reading.
Like, is Blackbeard more evil than him?
I mean, Blackbeard is chaos. You know what I'm saying?
But is he
Zebeck
evil?
Is also chaos. I mean, I would say there's a bit of villainy, definitely.
Really?
Yes, Megan. Yes.
Why?
Okay. What are you trying? Are you trying to set me up? I was just saying that compared to other people that we got revealed, I mean, like,
right. I mean, this is a big deal.
But look at Vegapunk, who was also a big deal.
That was awesome. See, that was awesome.
Okay,
I like that more than this reveal.
Okay,
I'll be honest with you.
Now
the Vegapunk design, his world egghead, Preem, Primus.
But this is a little less exciting.
Yeah, I will say that.
That's fair.
I will say that. I mean, I think I have a soft spot for
because it was very
Vega at this point.
I mean, fucking controversial. It wasn't controversial. It was just like people had some pretty strong opinions initially about Vegapunk because they had him out to be something else based on like previous silhouettes, but when he ended up having an apple on his head and a fucking big ass tongue hanging out of his mouth. I mean, it was crazy. It was a crazy time. But this is, I like this. I mean, I actually think I might even prefer him here than like his silhouette. I remember when I first saw his silhouette, I think we were talking to Parvision at the time. Shout out Par. I miss you.
Shout out Par.
I thought that, because he was like, who do you think Zebeck is related to? And based on the silhouette, I was like, Caribou? Because they have have similar hair,
but they're you can. It's literally, you know what it is. I feel like that SpongeBob episode. And he's like, "How many times do we have to teach you this old lesson, man? Old man." Like that's how I feel. You're like the silhouette looked exactly like this other character, but it turned out I'm like, you cannot keep doing this to yourself.
No, yeah. That's the definition of insanity.
You can't trust these silhouettes, bro.
Let's see. I think we had at least one super chat to shout out. Did we shout out Tiberius? Okay. Mecha Troy sent 5 Volume 1 podcast memberships.
Thank you, Mecha.
That's more.
Shout out Mecha Troy. Tiberius again.
What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Speaking of beating up kids, how many 4th graders do you think y'all could beat up.
Oh,
I think we ran through this.
I think we
scenario
did
before.
too.
I wish I had access to a holo deck, like in Star Trek, and I could really like simulate this without putting any real children, in harm's way.
Yeah.
But I would say probably about, are they armed or are they unarmed? Let's say that they're unarmed. Like they don't have like bats or sticks or like rocks or anything. Let's say they're just...
I think it would just... they're not bringing weapons.
But I mean, maybe they have a little baseball bat or something like that, a fire truck. Those they throw Legos like shrapnel, and then I'm walking all over the Legos, you know what I mean?
I don't...
Maybe about 50. Maybe
you
about
would
50.
die.
I would die?
Yeah, you would probably get trampled.
Maybe.
50, Josh?
Maybe. I mean,
50?
I'm just saying. I mean, I could probably take, fourth graders. I need to see a fourth grader. To really give you an honest number.
Okay, fourth grade student.
How old are we talking?
4'4".
4
in height.
Okay. Well, what's the age though? Jeff Foxworthy would know.
Who is that? 9 to 10-year-olds.
Oh, 9 to 10-year-olds.
50 9 to 10-year-olds. Are you insane?
Maybe about 30. I could take about 30 of them.
Bean said, all this talk about famous kids makes me want to see Fantastic Four again.
Stop. You're going to trigger Megan.
I think maybe that's why I am a little burnt out.
Because of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four did it to you. All right. We're going to go through beat by beat. Because I really wanted to get that off my chest. I wanted to hear what? I wanted to hear Megan explain herself. I wanted to hear her thoughts. I wanted to express my own. And that was the headline. So maybe now we can go through beat by beat. And we don't have to start at 1,150. We can start at 54 and then go to 55. So we'll do that.
Well, we can just briefly, let's just talk about, the backstory.
Okay.
Of the Loki.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk too much about that. I believe that starts in 51. It starts in 52. Maybe not even. Oh yeah, it starts at the very end of 52. Okay, so we're going to go into 53. Okay. This was absolutely insane. And the like where Oda pushed Loki to was absolutely insane. Like seeing how horrible. Like, I mean, Oda's no stranger to a gut-wrenching, sad backstory. But this, I don't know what about this hit fucking different, bro. I mean, we've seen like Law and Robin and Nami and like all like Sanji, all these like horrible childhoods. But something about Loki's, it really got to me, bro. It really got to me. Maybe because, I've had experiences with step giants. Let's just say that. Step giants of my own. I'm going to switch over to here so we can kind of look at it together. We got to meet Hajrudin's mom too, and we got to see more about more of his dad. I saw a lot of people commenting too on how refreshing it was to get a character design like Hajrudin's mom. Like she looks so like different than how Oda draws like most of his like female characters, but
right.
But she's very cute. Like I really love her design a lot. Like I wish I could like articulate it better than that, but like I really, really love her design. She is very motherly, but also like, I don't know. She seems cool as hell, bro. I wish she was my mom. Just kidding. I love my mom. What was your favorite part about like this backstory, like seeing their relationship like form?
It was cute. I'm just saying that because, like, you know, they're going through all of these hardships, or like they're growing together and they're falling in love, and then they just can't be together, and that was cool for me to see. I liked that a lot, actually, when they just couldn't be together, and he had to be with someone else, even though he had a baby with this woman. He left her too.
That was crazy.
You know, because it's his duty. And she said, you know, no worries, bro. She dapped him.
And
up. Said, thank you so much for this child. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good life. I know you could never marry me or be with me ever. Bye.
Yeah, it was that, like, I understand, right? Royal blood and all that. I wish he would have put up more of a damn fight.
No, because she was like, you know what?
But
it's all good. It's really no. I knew this was never going to work out. I knew this was never going to work out. Let's just have a kid and, you know, let him suffer for you know, for being like selfish.
I mean,
and being like bringing like he like and him just being like, oh yeah, you're like a bastard. Like, it's horrible. Why would they do that if they knew they could never be together?
I know. And she's like, and that's like, just how the culture works.
It's just
you can't get emotional and fight against it. I mean, again, it is like,
damn, dude,
showing how
poor kid.
Yeah, poor Hajrudin.
Bro, he suffered. Like, it's not, oh yeah, no. It's like, no, he like literally like he was going through it, but look, he was going through it too. You know? Damn. They just like, it's just like, yeah, it's just tale as old as time with fucking selfish parents.
Yeah. I again, like, it does make it like worse, I guess. It does make it like more sad, I guess, that she doesn't even care. I mean, she cares, obviously, but that she is like, yeah, that's just like how
she literally is like, I know my place.
Works. Like, I know that's like so heartbreaking because, yeah, I mean, they use the word culture here in this translation, and culture is so important, but tradition, I think sometimes like can
so
be
sad.
Like really, really barbaric, really fucking. Really, it can really hold society and human fucking evolution back. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes culture is important, but I feel like there's a lot of times, traditionally, historically, it's always fucking women. It's always fucking trading.
Whoa.
Tradition and
it's always fucking women's fault.
No, not that. But like tradition. I don't know. Like, women are always the ones that are having to pay for that shit. Always. Like,
don't don't start.
I mean, in the United States, obviously,
are you mansplaining?
Ah, God,
women's
fucking damn it,
plight
dude.
In this world.
I'm just saying.
It always seems like women have to pay for men's advancement. I wonder why that's the case. Do you know?
You just witnessed someone go from ally to fucking incel right now before your eyes. From ally to incel on this new segment, Volume 1 Pod. From ally
what?
to incel.
Josh Planing.
Bro, how was that Josh Tate? Andrew Tate would never say that shit.
God.
Andrew Tate would blame women.
Josh is a high value man.
I'm blaming society. I'm blaming the old men in the wigs.
No, you are. No, you are. You were. It was just really funny how like you. It's just like, like now, like I wonder, like it's just the epiphany of like you realizing that little tidbit of the world.
I didn't just realize that right now in this moment. That wasn't a fucking epiphany that I just had in fucking 2025.
It's just
damn.
It's the way.
This is why.
It's the way you ramp up makes it. It does make it sound like
I just discovered.
Not just discovered it, but like you're trying to like get everyone on the train, and everyone's been on there, and everyone's like waving at the scenery while you're like hopping on the caboose.
No, I don't even make it sometimes.
Yeah, and you're like, what?
All right.
Do you understand the analogy?
What you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, what you're saying is sometimes when you say things, you act like people don't already know. So you try to talk to them like you're smarter than they are, and like you're trying to convince them of stuff that we all know. That's
Fairy Charlie from Always Sunny.
Okay, wow, crazy. That's not the person I want to be
compared to.
No, I'd rather be a Mac.
Okay,
yeah, I'd rather be
learning a lot of good things about you today. You're back to ally.
I'm back. Anyway,
Josh learned history today. Ooh,
all I'm saying is that this is what I was trying to articulate.
That took me out. That was
it's
really
sad.
Good. Thank you for that.
When culture and tradition
push women down.
Just put people down. Okay. No,
Thank you.
Put people down, but they've become so used to it that they don't even see anything.
It's Red Rising.
They don't even see anything wrong with it. It is. She's a red. She's a fucking red.
Oh my god.
She's got a red name. Ida. Ida fucked.
What?
Ida fucked.
What?
I was going to say something else after that, but I couldn't think of anything. So I just left it at that.
Josh is a changed man.
I am. I'm changed. I'm different. I'm built different. I'm like David from Cyberpunk. I'm fucking built different, Choom.
It's going to catch up to you one day, Choom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's the day.
Yeah.
Today's the
okay. Let's move on.
You see what happens when I try to ask Megan her opinion about something?
You are such a fucking mansplaining, gaslighting son of a bitch.
Anyway. So, King, what's his name again? King, what's his name? Harold? Harul? What's his name? Harold. He gets to go be... What?
After all that, you forget his fucking name.
Sorry, damn. He gets to go be with Loki's mom, who, she's a real bitch. She's a real fucking bitch. She's actually maybe one of the worst characters in all of One Piece. I would rather.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
I would like her, Ooh. Judge, Caesar. They should start a podcast. They should start a cult, actually.
What's her name? Mother Caramel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah, dude, she was just, evil stepmom. And it's cool that we finally got the reveal of like Loki's eyes looking fucking crazy. I wonder if that's because of his like ancient giant
I think
DNA
he looks cute.
Blood. I think he looks fucking awesome, dude. What did you compare him to? The baby from what? You compared him to a baby from another thing. I think when we were hanging out with Nolan and Roland, you said that oh right, yeah, was it one of those zombie movies?
It's the zombie baby born and Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
That's disrespectful.
In the mall. When they're like, is he going to be alive? Is he dead? And then he's like, ah! But it's like not, maybe it's that one, that scene specifically, and then also when he's climbing.
Day of the Dead baby.
No, Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead baby. Dawn of the Dead baby. Megan, that's fucking diabolical.
How is it diabolical?
This is what you think baby Loki looks like.
He has the same eyes, fool. And look at his face. Look at, literally, look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you joking?
I guess.
I immediately thought of that.
Huh. I mean, I can see it. It's a little disrespectful, but I can see it.
It's sad.
It's so sad. It's so fucking sad, dude. Like the fucking the depths of depression and fucking hating and self-loathing that Loki grows to feel.
Yeah, he really does like later it goes on, and I mean we'll talk about it, but I mean just go to the panel where he's climbing up they literally threw his ass down.
She was like, I don't fucking want this baby.
And I also liked
throw him over the edge.
I also like how in the previous page.
Mm-hmm. You want me to go back?
Yeah. Look at how ugly she looks.
Right here?
In that one.
Oh yeah, she's ugly.
She looks like a witch.
She is a fucking witch. She's evil.
But her ugliness is coming out.
Yep. And that's where he gets it from. He gets his ugliness from her. So he's
not ugly.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Why are you calling him ugly? I literally hear a baby fucking crying.
But to see this panel, to see a baby, a fucking cuts on his head, climbing up the side of a mountain.
Where's Dad? Where's Papa?
You know what? And this is always the
Where's
case.
Where's Papa?
With these dads. This is always the case.
Interesting. He put hands in head, sad. Where are you? Where are you for your 2 fucking kids, mind you?
This is what a lot of just parents in general. This is Oda like loves this. He loves like parents who are like not bad parents, but they're doing things for the greater good to create a better world for their children, but at the cost of their personal relationship to said children. And that's just like, that's fucking Robin's mom. That's fucking literally like Dragon. That's like that's so many fucking parents that's not Yasep though. Yasep is doing nothing for no fucking greater good. He just likes
would you rather, it's at the point where it's like, bro, like what's worse, you not being there and this shit happening, or you being there and you doing nothing?
Yeah, man. And
then even in the other chapters that we see in 54 and 55,
mm-hmm.
He's so focused on everyone else.
Yeah.
But his kid getting mistreated by his fucking uncle and being raised by this psychopath.
Yeah, I don't know who that fool was.
I think it's his uncle, because he goes, I think he goes like, oh, the little boy that killed my sister.
Oh, maybe you're right. But
right?
I don't think it's that important, but I mean, like, he is.
He's like, what scraps am I going to feed you today, you little fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. These people deserve to
and then no wonder he has a fucking chip on his shoulder for his dad. Where was his dad? He wants to, hold him up when it's convenient for him and be there when it's convenient for him, but he's literally like being raised by another fucking weirdo. And then he's like, where were you?
Yeah. It's sad.
You were there for everyone else but me, bro.
But that's why it's like.
And then Loki's lying to freaking Hajrudin and being like, my dad loves me. I'm my dad's favorite. I'm the best. You're the worst. I'm the best. You're the worst. And then he's like, no, but I'm the worst though too. I'm gonna jump off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, that shit was fucking dark, bro. That shit was dark.
Like, he's like, you might hate me, but I hate myself more.
That shit was dark because
look at that sad ass baby. I don't think I've ever seen a more sad fucking child. And he's like, oh, my Loki. And then on the bottom is like, Loki at a young age never thought he could accept love, any hope. Loki abandoned any hope for love. Like,
because Harold was popping in from time to time, and again, he was trying to connect the world. Like he was trying to do good. He was trying to rebrand the fucking Giants. He was trying to do good.
Don't have children. Don't have kids if you can't do it.
Okay, but here's the thing.
You have a choice. You don't have to do it.
Here's the thing. Okay, honestly, the more fucked up thing is he didn't have to have Hajrudin, even though that sounds crazy, but
like
for the sake
stop
of like
fucking.
for the sake of royalty, though, like this is often the case in a lot of fucking monarchy where they have to have children to fucking continue their lineage. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, he's just having kids so he can get some wick. You know what I mean? Some food stamps. Like he's doing it because like he needs an heir. You know?
Literally. Okay, can you smile? I suppose not after losing your mother. He's got a lot of bruises. They're beating this fucking baby. Oh, well, we just,
You know
we
what?
hit him sometime. Like, what is
know what?
happening?
That's actually crazy.
It's horrible.
No, you're so right for that. The fact that he was so busy, because like I'll excuse him. I'll say, okay, you know
Are
what?
you kidding
He's trying to you know fix the Giants' reputation. He's trying to like you know whatever do good. But if you see your baby and he's covered in bruises and cuts, and you're like, damn, you know, I guess he's just a clumsy baby. Then you're
It's
a bad
that
dad.
fool. It's literally that fool. Look at that fool. That beater.
this fool looks-
Kid beater.
This fool looks fucking evil, and he didn't really.
Estrid's older brother is
You're
the
right.
one
Yeah, you're
beating
right.
him and fucking abusing him.
He didn't even ask many questions. I mean, it kind of just cuts from him going like,
Oh well,
he's got a lot of bruises.
No.
Well, and then they changed the subject.
Anyway, so let's go off and he's gone. He's not even in the fucking
he's not
room.
even in the same room. He handed
left.
the baby back.
Yeah, he left.
He handed him back to the hand of the abuser. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking. I'm gonna be honest. When you put it like that, like that's
What do you mean put it like
that's
that?
awful.
It's what's
no, but
happening.
that's definitely happening.
And then that's why Loki fucking hates Hajrudin because he's like, you have a mom that fucking loves you. I don't got shit.
She's cool, bro. She looks. Can I say this? She looks like she would be hanging out at like a dive bar. She looks like she would smell like cigarettes, honestly. But like in a
clean way.
in a clean way.
In a menthol kind of way.
In just like a charming way. Like it would be charming. Like she probably lives like in like her home is like above ground. But
I think it's just
she's
like
got
the
a hard
southern.
roll.
It's the southern hair.
it is something
It's
southern. It's
She's
like
definitely giving southern. It's definitely giving like I work on my truck on the weekends.
Oh hell
Mhm.
yeah.
If you're hungry, there's a Hunger Man in the freezer.
Right. Yep. Actually, she'd be cooking a full course.
But like when
meal
she
because she thinks she has to.
No, but when she can't,
because she thinks that's her role because of the fucking Giants.
that's not
culture.
true. She runs a bar. She's literally running a bar.
Why can't she be a patron of the bar? Why she got to be the one running it?
She's drinking with the patrons.
Drinking on the job? Wow.
It's her bar.
Okay, I'm trying to do what you were doing to me earlier, and it's not working. It's backfiring.
Because you're trying. So you admit you're trying to like fucking rile me up and gaslight me.
I'm trying to do what you.
What
were
was I
to
doing,
me.
Josh?
The same
Explain.
thing. Gaslighting.
Explain what?
Gaslighting.
Not agreeing with you?
Twisting my words.
Is that it? Oh my god.
Anyway, shout out Zigzag. Actually, we got a couple super chats to catch up on. Shout out Berto Bert.
Berto Bert.
It's your kitchen.
The Will of Davy Jones. That flower room panel redefined One Piece for me, not gonna lie. Imu looked like a deer in the headlights. Rocks literally said, not my era, and still commanded the room. Yeah, people were talking about the fucking like Rock's feats in this chapter. The fact that because he did not have a crew when he did that. We see later him acquiring a crew via the Davy back fights. So this man by himself with just seemingly, I don't even think a devil fruit, just a gun. He stormed Marijois, made it into the flower room, and confronted Eam. And and there was only one person to have ever done that, and it was him. He is that guy, and he did it. Got there, felt something.
But he doesn't.
Felt something was off. He's like, you know what? I know I can't win. I know I can't beat you, but I will be back.
And it's not confirmed. Is it confirmed that does he have a fruit?
I mean, we don't. I don't think so. Nothing was shown.
But maybe that's his ability somehow. Maybe he was able to like teleport there or something.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because they show him going like toe to toe. They talk about his sword, breaking mountains, like splitting mountains. Like he went toe to toe with fucking Harold. Like this man is on a fucking crazy level. But you're
No, I mean you're right.
You
But
bring
it's
up a
like
good point. He could
but it's
have-
like even like I don't know. I'm pretty confident it isn't confirmed.
Shout out Ty.
What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
My two amazing sons, I love you so much. Absent for months at a time. I'm looking at Garp's deadbeat ass too. Bro, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like Garp.
There just seems to be no birth control in this story, in this world.
You know what?
You know what I mean? People just be fucking. Just be
They do, but I think that
throwing
Rouge,
it to the wind.
Rouge was the closest thing that anyone got to birth control in the fucking story of One Piece by holding in Ace for as long as she did. My point is Garp, because Ty's calling Garp a deadbeat ass too. I need to go back and re-experience all of that, because like the more, I've talked about it with other people too. Like Garp, he's on some kind of fucked up shit.
Everyone is, bro.
Everyone
is.
Father figure, every dad, he's just on some. Oda hates. What's Oda's relationship with his father? He probably fucking hates him.
Oh my god.
What?
That's crazy.
But
Emu stares at rocks and it looks so feminine. I truly believe Emu is a woman.
oh, Emu is 100% a woman after this chapter. After this chapter,
I'm gonna come back.
he said, "I'm gonna come back and fucking tap that ass." He said, "I know you're out of the."
Are you
He
serious?
said, "I know you're out of my
the
league right now."
verbiage is just crazy. What is wrong with you?
I guess a lot.
Tap that ass?
That's what a pirate would fucking say. You think a pirate's like, "I'm
he
gonna
said,
come back and take you to dinner"? I don't think a fucking world criminal is gonna say that. I'm gonna come back and fucking ask to meet your dad. No, he's gonna come back and he's going to tap that. He has a gun. He has a gun. He's walking in with a gun. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "I'm gonna be back."
That's not okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. He's not a fucking good person. I can't win today. I'm gonna stop trying. Shout out Ty.
Oh my god, BBS Emu Son 2. Stop, Will.
Zigzag. Shout
Will?
out Zigzag.
That's a more?
Josh is no ally. I'm gonna come back and tap Josh.
Whoa, who
Cream
said
Puff
that?
Coon said.
Hey.
And sorry, shout out Cream Puff Coon. Shout out Zigzag.
Yeah, Zigzag. Member for 30 months. Getting on the Ida is Moza train would be crazy if Hajrudin's mom is Loki's secret mom. Interesting. If Hajrudin's mom is Loki's secret mom.
Wait, what?
You're
Zigzag. Wait.
What?
I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
Secret mom. What do
Like
you...
maybe he had. Let me go back. Hold on, give me a second. Maybe he had. Let me see. Hold on. I can't find what I was looking for, but the point is,
Moza is the person talking to Loki on the Den Den Mushi. Oh, okay. Like I thought you meant like his she birthed him.
no. I think I just don't know how that could work. I'm
like
trying
raising
to,
Loki. Well, like so stepmom.
Sure, yeah, stepmom. But like that's what I was looking for was like evidence of like her pregnancy, of
hers.
Yeah, Estrid's pregnancy, and I don't think we ever do really. Do we see her actually like? I don't think we do see her carrying a baby, but I don't know. Zigzag, you might be cooking. I can't confirm or deny. Cream Puffcoon also.
I said. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already shut it. I'm gonna come back and tap Josh. Okay, all right. Had to just say that one more time. But yeah, super sad shit. I think we're coming to the end of. God damn, this shit is dark, bro.
No, he literally is like, no one hates me more than I hate myself, bro. Like, you can't be a hater. I'm acting out because no one loves me.
Bro, I can't even die. Like, he didn't, like, he wasn't about to try to unalive himself. He tried. Like, he committed. And I don't know how you get much more rock bottom than this.
As a child.
As a fucking child on top of all of that. I really did feel for Loki in this backstory, or in this flashback. Low-key, high-key. I felt for him. More than I thought I would. You know, I thought we had seen the saddest of the sad when it came to childhood, you know, backstories. But
yeah,
this one really got me. And it also, like, it makes a lot of sense for why he would, you know, idolize Zebeck, why Zebeck would be his Roger, you know, his relationship with Hajrudin. Like, it just worked for me as, like, a reason for him to be way he is.
Yeah, go back to a little bit before. Yeah, so, like, that whole, like, him growing up.
Yeah.
Like, in the other way. Yeah, so continuously always beaten.
Yeah.
Like, always having bruising on him. This evil man is like, oh, look at the little boy that killed my sister.
Rotten scraps. But it is also, like, very subtle, and why I like this a lot is you can see Loki go from, like, sad to, like, he's more, like, he's clearly frowning, then he's more neutral, and then he's kind of, like, smirking in the last panel.
Well, because he's like, okay, if they want me to be crazy, if they think I'm crazy when I'm not doing anything, then I'm gonna show them. Yeah.
Even him and the beasts down there, like him, like, those are his fucking, like, childhood pets.
No, those are his only friends.
And his friends.
He doesn't have anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then that's where we get the first at the end we get the first glimpse of Zebeck. But let's jump into the newest chapter.
Shall we?
1155.
Cute cover spread.
Let me go back to the beginning. Very cute cover spread. Let me hit that one more time.
Let me tap.
Let me tap that shit. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Just a couple of guys up to no good. Jinbei looking fucking real. Actually, you pointed this out. The family's all here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking cute as ever. Goals right there. Brooke, also, after seeing Gunkko in the position that Gunkko is in, and Gunkko is literally like Eam's servant, like Eam's right-hand person. So for Gunkko to be like the number fucking 2, to be that close to Eam, their messenger, their whatever they are, and for them to have some childhood memory of Brooke, and for Brooke to, like, know about the God Knights and to know about things that nobody else fucking really knows about, Brooke is shaping up to be one of the most important Straw Hats. And I'm here for it. You're shaking your head. Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your fucking head? Why are you face palming right now?
Just kidding. He's getting mad, actually. He's getting mad at me.
Bro, think about it.
I just think that you really love Brooke. And I think that you want him to be a very important Straw Hat.
Chat.
I think that we know who the most important Straw Hats are. Brooke, you know, you want him to be one of them, and I get it. I understand that.
No, we know who Oda's favorites are, not who the most important ones are. That's two different things. Brooke
I mean, sure.
knew of the existence of the God Knights. Nobody else fucking did. He's connected to Gunkko, who is seemingly the same person that ran back in to tell
We
Im
really
about
don't know
Joy
how
Boy.
related, though. We've seen things like One Piece fan letter where, people are influencing regular people's lives. So we don't know how important, their relationship is. It could have just been a high and buy situation. I think that you want more from Brooke, which I can respect.
Mark my words. Mark my fucking words. You'll see.
I will.
You'll all
I
see.
fucking hope I do. That's where I'm getting at. I hope I do.
I want to say this too. This is the most shine Usopp's gotten in all of Elbaf, being front and center in the cover spread.
No, he got shine when he was drunk.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful cover spread. Then we get more of the flashback, seeing Zebeck infiltrate the flower room, which is fucking crazy. I want to kind of, unpack this. At the Reverie one year, someone infiltrated the chamber of flowers at the very core of the Holy Land in a historical anomaly never repeated before or since. And he's fucking
冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。
sitting there, gun fucking strapped, and Eames talking to Gunkko. So this is where we get this confirmation here. People have done the math on it a little bit too. And again, I know that Eam can make people immortal, but I think that there's something like, again, I don't know why I'm so stuck on like the Gorosei being the only ones that seem to be immortal. We know that other God Knights have aged, so why isn't Gunkko aging? I think there's some connection there. There it's like very purposeful. Because again, Figarland Garling has been a God Knight since God Valley and has aged. So why, like, is he just choosing to age? Like, nobody ever has an answer for that. Everybody's like, oh yeah, Eam can make people immortal. Yeah, he can, or they can. But like, why are some aging and some not? Like, that's my point. This is the panel that makes me believe that Eam is a woman, and I'm here for it. Something about the silhouette, something about the shape. You got something to say about that? You look like you have something to say about that. What do you think, Megan? Is that good? Is that a start? What do you think?
What would you like me to say? What are you asking?
This is one of the most detailed silhouettes of Eam.
Sure, yeah, their veil looks like hair.
The veil, it looks like, I mean, it does look like, it looks like a veil. It could look like hair too, but I mean, it still does look like a veil. There's just something about them, and the way that Oda draws characters. Like, you've been on the Eam as a woman train for a long time.
I know. Why are you trying to explain to me why I'm not feeling that same way? I said yes, sure.
Okay.
Well, did I say that it wasn't?
No, but I asked you, and you didn't say anything.
Yes.
But then he says, "I'll be back right here," and Eam looks actually like genuinely shook. Is
that growling?
I don't. Maybe some rumbling, or
maybe stomach rumbling or something.
Yeah. Maybe Eam. This is Eam shitting their pants right now.
I can't do that. Noise.
Which one?
Shit your pants noise.
A fart?
No, it's worse than a fart.
I can't make the
It's shitting your pants.
Shit your pants noise.
You know? It's a different sound than just farting. You can do it. Yeah, it's something similar to that, but it's more closed off because it's hitting, your clothing.
Oh,
so it has to be more muffled.
More muffled.
But like No, a little bit more muffled.
Okay. All right. We've lost the plot. We're trying to simulate the sound of someone shitting in their pants accurately. They cross paths in the Holy Land. This shit was crazy too, bro. Harold and fucking Zebeck going toe to toe. Harold, he's fucking into it too. He fucking loves it, shit, bro. That's that, true to Zebeck's point. Like that's that fucking giant blood. He's like, your giant blood is loving the fight. And he's like, no, I'm trying to be better than that shit. And he's like, then why are you smiling like that?
Then why do you love it? Why are you hard?
Then why are you fucking rock hard right now? And he's like, bah.
Bah.
But we see the celestial dragons being fucking celestial dragons too, trying to make this man his slave, trying to be the racist fucks that they are. That's what gives, Zebeck the infamy, the wanted poster that looks exactly like fucking Buggy's wanted poster. Bro, they're 100%, they're related, okay? They are half brothers. Blackbeard and Buggy are half brothers. And you guys are acting, this is not the first time. What did I say about fucking the connection between someone and people were like, oh nah, that can't be it, and then it ended up being true? I forgot. But I also think that there's merit to them being two halves of Zebeck.
They kind of are though, just by being.
But I'm talking.
But just by being his son, like they kind of are though. That's how.
Y'all act like
how it works.
Isn't One Piece.
You're half your mom, half your dad.
Y'all act like we haven't seen some crazy shit. Just cutting to the baby.
Loki.
Just cutting to live action Loki. Did y'all see that they're already on Elbaf in the
oh my
OPLA?
God, I should tweet that.
That's the first official image of live action baby Loki from OPLA season 27. I lost the tab. Anyway. We see, this was cool too, seeing Zebeck's crew. And he's trying to like reconnect with Harold, and they're trying to take over Hachinosu, and they're essentially like telling the government that they'll help them get rid of the criminals there, but they're really gonna, like, his goal is to really just like fucking rule from that spot and take down the government. But we get to see his crew, Shiki, Stussy, fucking Dawn, Marlin, obviously Whitebeard, Wangzi, Ganzui. One of them or two of them, I forget which ones, but these are also people that we did see on Thriller Bark as zombies at one point too. But yeah, they're meeting, and let me cut back. Sometimes I feel like I leave it on for too long, but fuck it. But they're not, obviously Harold's not gonna do it. He's not gonna take the bait. He's not gonna join Rock's crew. But we see here Loki. This is where Loki really starts to become enamored with Zebeck. And the next thing Loki knew, his outlook on life had been saved, bro. He, like, they say never meet your heroes, but like this was it. Like he's crying. Like he's like so moved. That's not sweat. Like he's literally crying. That's crazy, bro. 4 years later, after Harold ignored repeated invitations, Rox finally carried out his plan. The formidable lineup that joined him caused the world to quake with terror. So does that mean that, do we think that, and I'll ask you, Megan, does this feel like it's setting up we're going to get to see that?
That would be very cool.
Because I would really like to see I would really like to see this. And I hope that we're not just going to cut back to Elbaf now and like that's a story for another time, or a flashback for another time.
I think we're here now.
I hope so. I would love to see that.
We got a donation from Mr. Grimm, by the way.
Dude.
Thank you, Mr. Grimm. One, I'm Vietnamese American.
Oh, let's go.
In this instance, Ze and Beck can be a bit tricky to translate because Vietnamese is a tonal language, meaning depending on how you pronounce a word, the meaning changes. Thank you for your expertise.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's also, I think, kind of cheating because when you put it together, and again, you tell me, but when you put them together, did I still have the translation open? Anyway, when you spell it the way that it's supposed to be spelled or the way that it's translating without the space, it means something completely different. It's only when you put that space between the X, E, and then BEC that it translates to buggy. So that's a little that makes it a little more of a stretch too. But it also, I guess, Zebeck is also a word for like a boat of some kind.
A boat?
Yeah. That's the thing about One Piece, you come here to learn. Not like here to Volume 1, but like you come to One Piece to learn. But shout out and thank you so much for the insight.
Thank you.
Zebeck meaning. Yeah, it's a small 3-masted Mediterranean sailing ship with lateen and square sails. So this is technically a Zebeck here. For anybody who was fucking curious.
To anyone.
So that is a Zebeck. So, oh fuck, dude. Zebeck confirmed. And hear me out. Hear me out. You want to get real tinfoil? Make this a fucking YouTube short, Megan. Zebeck confirmed Frankie's father. Zebeck literally translates to a Mediterranean ship. Frankie's wanted poster, bounty, picture is a what? A ship. Like father, like son. Why else? Why else? Why else would that be true? If not for the fact that not only are Buggy and Blackbeard half siblings, but they are half triplets with Cuddy Flum. Ow! What do you think about that?
It's your kitchen.
Am I cooking? Have I cooked?
No.
That was worth a shot.
Not at all, actually.
It was worth a shot.
Not at all.
The tinfoil. Sometimes it do be like that. It does feel like I do love theories and I do love speculating and I do think it's so fun, but like sometimes it does feel like it's like that level of absurd. And we are kind of grasping at straws, but what are you going to do?
You can't do anything.
You can't. I just want to keep periodically. I hope that like eventually, like I'm going to accidentally jump scare someone. Like they're going to.
With this baby?
With this baby. I'm going to jump scare someone with this baby right now. But yeah, that's the chapter. So a lot has happened. I mean, I really do feel like I want to talk about, at least for me personally, my kind of thoughts on Elbaf now. I really feel like it's picked up. I really like where it's at right now. I'll be honest, every arc has its strengths, and I felt like Elbaf, for me personally, chapter like week to week, I felt like it didn't have the same like momentum and the same sort of, but again, I feel like I shouldn't have to repeat this every single time I say it, but like that doesn't mean something is good or not good just because it's like fucking hype or, you know, it's revealing something huge or we're getting lore or whatever. But like I do and did feel like it had a slower start for me personally. But now that we're where we're at, I think it's up there as being like one of the best arcs. We'll see how that like feels when it's all said and done. But getting the Zebeck, the Loki flashback, the Harold Zebeck connection, the the Gunkko, the connection with Brooke, like that is what really has drawn me in. The Legoland fucking beginning, and I'm gonna be honest, even the fucking Scopper shit, like I wasn't vibing with that as much. I should say like week to week, but it really feels like we're at like a really, really like big turning point. What?
Nothing. No.
The fuck?
I read something Tiberius.
and then I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Jonathan R.
No!
Jonathan R.
Tiberius! You got me in trouble!
Tosh Beard. Frankie's father is Queen. Oh, actually, that's true. That's actually true. Anyway, good to see you and Lisan Al-Gaib, Hesty, and Megan in her Yakuza form. Here you go with some funds to either the PS5, cosplay, or maybe Horse Girls. LOL. Megan's been streaming. She's streamed twice. She's gonna make it and hold her to this. She's gonna make it a weekly.
I'm never
thing.
doing it again.
Okay. She's making it a weekly event. Can I
don't pull it up?
Why? I'm not gonna like. I'm just gonna pull up a little bit. Like,
just don't pull it up.
I'm not gonna play it, but I just want to like. I think it's cool. The clue, the thumbnail's crazy. So she streamed Yakuza 0 yesterday, 4 hours. And then what's the horse girl game called? Uma Musume? Pretty derby gameplay. So what's next? More Yakuza 0. Give us a little a morsel. Give us something to fucking chew on.
What?
What's coming next? More Yakuza 0?
Yeah, probably that, since I just want to finish it.
How far do you think you got?
I have no idea.
Do you feel like you were getting like the story was progressing, like things were happening?
Yes, but I have no idea how long that game is. Okay. I have to look it up. It could be 10 hours.
But you said you were having a good time with it, right?
Yeah.
Point is,
but we're not talking about me. I don't want to talk about my streams right now. We're talking about One Piece today.
I'm doing a little 2-second plug. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check the community tab so you can see when
we're not talking.
We'll be going live and
about
streaming
this live stream.
some fucking
no.
games. Yes. Support the queen. Anyway, let's talk One Piece then.
Tiberius just said your sleeves are getting longer.
I mean,
he said, is Josh sleeve? And then I was looking at the screen and I was looking at you talk, and it looked like they were like
this shirt is an oversized shirt.
I know, long. But it was just I got distracted by it. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
The pug plug. It's okay. I forgive you. It's okay. I mean, that was really all my thought was just that. Like, I really like where it's at right now. I'm excited, and I want to continue. I hope we continue this flashback. But who knows? We could cut back to the present. I just really like the Zebeck reveal, the Harold flashback, the Loki stuff. I think it's been great, and like I said, the Gunkko Brooke connection, like. All of it has been insane since that point. And that's it. What?
31 hours?
Verm said Yakuza 0 is 31 hours to complete the main story.
No, it's not.
Look it up right now. Oh, even Ty said Yakuza is pretty long. So yeah, you're committed. You're in it for the long haul. But
damn, that's wild.
I mean, what is that? You have to go outside.
30 hours.
Here, let me.
No, I don't think. Oh, maybe. No, maybe. I don't know. That's crazy. I did not expect it. I don't think I've ever played a game that long. I mean, you could play Fallout for a long time, but I think you could. The story's good. Stay locked in. I hope that it's entertaining to watch. Because I can play it. I hope people are invested and it's not just like me rambling, if that makes sense. I think the flashback could last another 2 to 3 chapters. I think so too. I hope so. I hope it just doesn't go back to Elbaf. That would be cool. You're still on the tutorial? No way. That's crazy. People love the long journey. Okay, I hope so. I really do. I get nervous. Berto Bert, thank you so much for the donation. After this chapter, I'm convinced Rox is Joy Boy archetype. I have a feeling Rox was born or grew up on Laughtail, and in his God Valley fight with Roger, he teases Roger about the island. Did you hear that? Say it again. Oh, no, I'll wait till you sit down. I'll wait till you sit down to explain again. After this chapter, I'm convinced Rox is a Joy Boy archetype. I have a feeling Rox was born or grew up on Laughtail. In his God Valley fight with Roger, he teases Roger about the island.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thoughts?
A Joy Boy archetype. I think that's kind of what is interesting about One Piece. I feel like
anything could be true.
Well, not that, but I mean that is true. But like Luffy does embody like he is like a sort of like an amalgamation. He has bits of like all of these like larger than life like figures, historical people, like they kind of are all a part of his personality. Like he has some of that chaos. He has, some of that goofiness that Roger had, the fucking chaos that fucking, Zebeck seems to have, like this disregard for like the rules, the government. You know what I mean? Like he does seem like it's about balance, right? Like it wasn't like Zebeck's time. It wasn't Roger's time, but also like, yeah, just the balance of Luffy. And I really did like how, even compared to other like incredibly important and strong characters in One Piece, I really liked how Drock explained it. Like Luffy isn't just a crazy, goofy person. Like everywhere he goes and everything he does, like he empowers people like within themselves. You know what I mean? Like he gives them the tools and the confidence and the ability to like fend for themselves, to believe in themselves, to stand up for themselves, whereas specifically compared to Shanks, like Shanks, people lean on Shanks, and without Shanks, they fall, But I think it's just interesting because, yeah, it's like that's the only way to say it. I'm trying to think of another way to say it, but Luffy is like the best of like all of them, and it kind of shows that like maybe any of them could have been, but they were all like missing a part of the recipe. You know what I mean? The Joy Boy recipe.
I did want to shout out Mr. Grimm.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't shout this super chat out. Sorry about that. Also, Vietnamese language, being a tonal language, has only a single syllable words.
Oh, crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah. To a little more info on your theory.
Yeah, on my Zebeck buggy theory.
And Jonathan R. also with the dono. Thank you, Jonathan R. Josh Beard, Frankie's father's queen. Anyway.
I did.
Oh, you read?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did?
Oh, I do read. Oh, you read?
Did you? Oh, you did read that.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. Oh, it was this one. Okay, sorry. Jonathan R. Thank you. It was honestly very entertaining to watch. You play a good game and good vibes. The streams are going to be great. Josh Beard, you're next, dude.
I recorded another video game. I mean, a video game board game playthrough, but I only posted it on Patreon, and I did post it in the Discord. But I didn't turn the camera on. I just did a top down shot the entire time because we got a new C stand, so we can have like a better top down sort of camera angle.
Top down camera angle.
So
important.
we can get fucking top down. But it's because we can do a lot more with a more stable like camera mount. We were talking about like crafting stuff. Mango was talking about crafting stuff. Obviously, like playing more games. Roland, who was on the channel with Nolan recently when we played One Piece Clue, which I fucking returned that game, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. It was such a, like, the game itself was not bad, but like it was so poorly made that I returned it and got something else. But Roland hit me up and he was like, hey, I bought another One Piece board game. Do you want to play? And so maybe in the future we can stream that one. I have a feeling it's the Luffy's Bento Box board game, which has some kind of mixed reviews, but I'm down. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm not a video gamer. I've tried. It's
I did a boss battle and I didn't switch fighting styles and I still won.
In Yakuza 0? Bro, you're like genuinely good at video games. And you like them.
I wouldn't say I'm good.
You are, though.
I would say I could play them.
I
wouldn't say I can excel.
All through Fallout 4. I've watched you play a decent amount.
You could text or call him live. Call him live.
Call Roland?
What game did you get?
What game was that? Well, you're on the podcast right now. I've seen you play a lot of games. You're good. You're good at playing games. I don't know why. I just video games. I've tried, man. I've tried.
You I think it's because you overthink it. Or maybe you can't, because you have good hand-eye coordination, so I don't get why.
Well, because we're playing Split Fiction right now, and it's okay. It's an okay game, but I like games like that. Like it's so
You're pretty
funny.
good at that. I have a hard time at that game sometimes.
It's more socially acceptable to play a video game by yourself than it is to play a board game by yourself, right? Like people don't react. They don't have like a crazy reaction when you say like, oh yeah, like I'll stop. I'll stop. I just thought it was interesting that people accept that, but I prefer to play video games with other people and board games by myself. And I just think
you don't like playing games with people?
I do.
At all?
But I like playing games by myself, board games by myself more, but I really enjoy playing board games with other people. But like, it's not like, I think some people would say playing board games.
I think more people play, I mean, unless it's like a live game, I think more people play solo games.
Video games.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, that's more socially acceptable. When I tell people that I play board games by myself,
because I don't think people have a concept of solo board games, and that's just
it's a newer like thing. I think it's like gaining a lot. I think
a lot of video games are.
Yeah. Like I was talking to my coworker the other day about it, and like really like selling them on board games, you know. And I don't know at what point in the conversation, but this was like a 5-minute conversation. I don't know at what point in the conversation, but I was like, yeah, and that's why like I don't know, like being like by myself, like, and then she stopped me. She's like, you play by yourself? And she looked appalled. She looked like concerned, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. And it was a different conversation after that.
You're just you're too cool, dude.
That's not what I'm trying to fucking say at all. Anyway,
we should stream Split Fiction. We should.
Okay.
Now that we're past the boring sci-fi stupid portion of the game, we should.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have played that game, but it is. It's no, It Takes Two. That's all I'll say. It's pretty like.
It's not as cheeky.
Not as cheeky. The mechanics don't feel as like creative, I guess. Like everything felt like very like unique and fresh and like this like creative mechanic. And Split Fiction feels very repetitive. Like like the levels change.
Unfortunately.
But what you're doing doesn't really feel like it changes all that much. However, I have heard that the ending of that game makes the whole game, and that's why people rate it so high.
Right.
But that's just word on the street. Yeah. What are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling about Elbaf? How are you guys feeling about these chapters? We haven't been live to talk about them in a long time. So like the rocks reveal, like. The design, he has aura. He looks fucking cool. I don't know what he was doing with these fucking 2 fingers, bro. I mean, that was an iconic way to introduce that character. You know. And yeah, how are you feeling about the arc so far? Any and all thoughts? I mean, since it's been a while, like I do wanna just hang out and talk for, a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm getting distracted in Megan's feed right now. She's looking at some fucking RDC shit right now.
It's not. It's a feed. It's not. I can't control it.
Since we haven't done a community live while we're waiting for the chat to populate, guys, I'm towards the end of I don't know how many fucking readers we have in the chat right now, but I have like a couple more chapters left of the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book. And man, that shit is so funny. It is so good. And if you like to read, even if you like to listen to audiobooks on the way to work, when you're at the gym, pop that shit on. That shit is so good. Especially the audiobook. The audiobook is actually really good too. It's not a dramatic audio or dramatized audio with multiple voice actors, but I do think there are 2. A male voice actor and a female voice actor, and they fucking kill it, bro. They're both so good. They have so much character. They bring so much life to the characters. It's hilarious. It's funny. It's weird. It's wacky, but it's also got some heart. And I'm late to the Dungeon Crawler Carl Club, but I'm glad to be here. Let me see what people are saying about the chapters. I want Hajrudin and Loki to make up. Me too. I think they will. Bro.
I think once they are, obviously see what the others went through, what they both went through, they'll make up.
I think they will. Please, so. Zigzag said, you think Dungeon Crawler Carl is a funny book, but it will break your heart over and over as it goes on. I mean, it kind of already has broken my heart, but I have a feeling that it's nowhere near as much as it's going to. Like, that's what I think makes it good, though, is that it's hilarious and then something incredibly fucked up and diabolical will happen. Ty said, Rox is peak for me. In one chapter, he stole the show. Bro is a savage. I agree. I think he's one of the coolest characters to be revealed, as he should be. Like, as he should be. And so I'm glad he, like, lived up to the hype and lived up to the expectation. At least so far. BK Naruto toys. Brandon King said, I need to get one of the BK Naruto toys. Bro, I'll DoorDash some BK right now. I'll get a toy right now. A beautiful lie. Josh, did you get any Naruto toys from Burger King? What the fuck? When did this happen? Bro, I'm missing out on everything. Hold on. Let's see if it's... Let me see if it'll let us sign into...
I don't think it will. What? Can you just look it up on Google?
Well, because I feel like people post more stuff on... Here, try it.
I don't think it's going to work.
Just try it one more time. Because sometimes it's on like a time... You know what I'm saying? Like a time... See? It worked. A time delay. It puts you on a timeout. Naruto Burger King. You don't like Burger King, huh, Megan? I fucking love Burger King, dude. I mean, I don't love it, but I like it a lot.
Since when?
When did I have Burger King?
Are you insane?
Bro, this is so cute. Look at this. Sasuke and Naruto at Burger King. Okay. This is cute as hell. What do you mean? The Sasuke burger? Oh, we're about to do a community live on this shit. I mean, these are kind of mid. These are just like little fucking bootleg Nendroids right here. Blind box. You could get your ninja way? BK, your ninja way?
He liked it since 5 minutes ago. You're diabolical for that.
Why? Because I said I like Burger King?
You love Burger King since fucking
okay,
when?
I'm going to tell you. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, this is in like Japan though. Okay, number one, I grew up loving Burger King, dude. I grew up loving that shit. I would always get a chicken sandwich. Funny enough, I would never get a burger. I would always get a chicken sandwich, but I would add American cheese to it. And it was probably like, to most people, it's probably the most disgusting thing they've ever eaten. But to me, it was really, really good because it's like they have a long chicken sandwich. Their chicken sandwich is fucking long. And I always liked that about them. Number two, recently I was getting an oil change next door to the mechanic.
Yeah, this is like
is a BK. That's what
I have felt your vibes have been weird this whole stream,
and it was because of the BK.
Who are you? Where's Josh? I'm not even like the way. I'm not even joking. The way I'm not even capping right now. I don't know who you are.
I had
anymore.
breakfast.
I don't know who you are.
I had breakfast at a BK because it's right across the street from the mechanic, and that shit hit so incredibly hard. Like the biscuit.
You've never told me this story.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure
I would remember you liking Burger King
because it was not the most recent time that I went to get an oil change, but it was the time before that I went to get an oil change when I got the BK breakfast. The biscuit hit. It was buttery. It was delicious. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and it hit.
Okay,
sorry.
Maybe their breakfast is different than their regular food.
Have you seen their chicken sandwiches?
Yes, I have seen them. Do they look good? No. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Megan wants to do a Rhett and Link sort of like esque video where we blindfold ourselves and eat various fast food items, and she's going to try to guess. I'm going to put a BK menu item on there and see how you react to it fucking blindfolded. I said it. How do you spell sandwich? You're going to put what? What were you going to say? Okay.
Yeah, no, show that picture.
Okay.
Show that one.
That does look a little nasty.
Show that one.
That does look a little nasty. But see how they're long? But I don't know why they put it on a regular bun. See, gave me an original chicken sandwich on a Whopper bun.
They're fucking up.
That's wrong. But you got to get it like that. See that? Who does it like that? Like a fucking sub.
You just like a lot of food. Doesn't mean that it's from Burger King. Doesn't matter. Japanese Jim, thank you so much for the donation. Been a while since I caught a live. Hope y'all been good. Have you seen the show Beef? Josh out here stress eating 2 BK sandwiches, Sandy's back to back.
Wow. Look at that. That's a perfect, bro.
These are advertisement photos.
I know.
They do not look like that.
Someone put cilantro on it. Okay. Getting ideas out here.
We've been good, Japanese Jim.
Yeah, we've been good.
Thank you.
Sorry. Someone mentioned Naruto, Burger King. I went on a little bit of down a rabbit hole, but we've been good. We've been good.
I just don't know who you are.
That's really one of the only things I like on the menu, honestly, or like that I like have vivid memories of getting.
I've never heard this.
I told you that my mom used to take us there all the time, and she used to get chicken sandwiches with cheese.
Am I in like the Twilight Zone?
I told you that. I remember telling you at least once. Maybe it was once a long time ago, and I don't blame you for not remembering that very obscure fact about my childhood. But she used to take us there all the time to get that specific thing, and so every time I get it, like chicken sandwiches with cheese and purple Skittles remind me of my mom, and so that's why I like it.
At the same time?
No, she just she was one of those people that was like very specific about Skittles, and she would always pick out the purple ones because the purple ones were her favorite, and then she would give the rest to us. And so that reminds me of her. And then long chicken sandwiches from Burger King with cheese on them remind me of her.
Okay. I mean, I'm not hating. I didn't know. I didn't know it ran that deep.
Now they got fucking Naruto toys. There may be one of the first fast food chains in the United States that's giving fucking anime toys out with their Happy Meals, their kids meals. The Sasuke burger.
Bleach Popeyes. Had Popeyes recently.
Didn't live up to that.
Not it. It was not it. First of all, let's get into it.
Okay.
First of all, me and Josh pull up. Hello, what can we get you? It's AI.
It's fucking Gemini. It's fucking it's Alexa. It's fucking.
It's literally like there's no more people at Popeyes. They don't take orders anymore. At least the one closest to our area. And it was just not working. It was not working. It was crazy. I was like, what? Like, I felt like a boomer. I was like, we're going to have to drive to the front to give our order and be like, this thing's not fucking working. It was crazy.
I was pissed off too because we went a time before and it was cool. I was like, oh damn, this is a trip. AI. I'm gonna ask it some questions about the menu, and it was getting everything right. It was being like, it was understanding me. It was giving me direct answers, and I was like, yo, this might actually be the future. Went the second time, that shit was bugging out. I asked like what was on like a chicken wrap, and it started fucking like short. So I saw sparks coming off the fucking the intercom, and it started listing every chicken wrap it had and every ingredient on every chicken wrap, but they're all the same, just with different chicken. So it was just like chicken wrap 1, tortilla, cheese,
and then
pickle.
You couldn't interrupt it.
And I was like, okay, stop, and it wasn't stopping.
Yeah,
and it went on for like what felt like 5 fucking minutes.
It was crazy.
Chicken wrap 2.
I'm gonna read off this member comment from Mr. Fan. Thank you so much, Mr. Fan. It's important to use my 36 months to say I don't like BK. Their patties are always kind of wet and it makes me uncomfortable.
I'm gonna get a BK patty.
I want to do the fast food taste test.
I want to do it too.
I want to do the fry one first because that would be easy. I feel like we both get that.
Okay, you load up Yakuza 0. I'll go around to some fast food places. I won't be able to participate because I'll know which ones are from where. But I'm very curious to...
Well, that's why we have... Oh, I see what you mean. We'd have to get a third party.
But I want to see how confident you are.
Oh, I'm extremely... That and chicken nuggets, it's over. Even a burger, honestly. I was raised on fast food.
Me too, sadly. Yeah, I really was.
So I'm a goat in that department.
I feel like I am too. I feel like you can't trick me.
You know what people actually talk shit about?
What?
Wiener Schnitzel.
People do. Yeah, people do.
I love Wiener Schnitzel. I really do love Wiener Schnitzel.
Me too.
It's like top 5 restaurants of all time.
Okay.
Fast food though, for sure. I love Wiener Schnitzel. I love their mini corn dogs, the batter that they use. I love their regular corn dogs. I love me a chili dog. It's just simple. Their chili recipe is fucking goated. Oh, there's a sauerkraut dog.
Chili,
their
chili
ice cream, their freezy sections, fucking goated. Their root beer floats.
Yeah, someone confided in me like it was a secret the other day that they like Wiener Schnitzel. I said, you don't have to be embarrassed about that.
Who are you? What circles are you running in?
You know,
and their merch. Have you seen their merch?
I have not. But I will happily and gladly.
They're leaning into it. And that's why you have to. I love them. Not a party till the wieners come out.
Love it.
That's a hat you can purchase.
It.
There's a hat that just says "I love wieners."
Love it. I'm gonna start rocking that shit.
Is that not me?
Can we get a sponsor? Can we get a sponsorship?
Is that not me?
Wanted wiener.
World most wanted wiener. Is this restaurant not made for me?
I don't know if it's made for you, but okay.
I love wieners.
I love wieners. It's made for me.
This is my restaurant.
This is my identity. Wieners.
Just here for the wieners? You guys. Come on, bro. I just love it, man. Okay?
Don't apologize for loving fucking Wiener Schnitzel. I love wieners too. I'll say it. Wiener me this.
Whoa.
Who is the fucking wiener of best fast food restaurant ever? Wiener Schnitzel.
I want Wiener Schnitzel.
All right, we'll get it. We'll get it after the stream. I'm not even fucking playing. I want to get to a couple more One Piece related things, and I really do want to end the stream because we don't get the chance to do this often, and I feel bad. Look, I'm gonna just be real with the real ones who are here at the very end. Shout out to everybody. We love you. We appreciate you. My part-time job turned into a full-time job, and it's been fucking crazy. I got like a semi leadership role. I say semi because it's like not really like, it's not managerial, but it is like, it's like one step up from like basic employee, I guess. But it's also like not, I don't know. It's not like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not high up the totem pole, but it's like up there. It's like a little step up there, you know? So more time, more responsibility. We haven't been able to stream or record as much as we would like to. We've been staying super consistent. I feel like we've been staying pretty consistent for our Patreon members by continuing to react to things and give them like weekly stuff. We're like we're 2 episodes away from finishing Edge Runners, which we're going to be recording this coming up week. But yeah. So I say all that to say, like, time is harder and harder to come by. So since we're here now, cameras rolling live with the people, and before it goes on for too long and this topic becomes irrelevant, I would like to talk about some more One Piece stuff, but then I really do want to talk about Fantastic Four with you. You don't want to. You don't want to.
You're talking about Superman?
Wow. I respect that, though. I respect it.
Because like, what do you want? What do you want the conversation to be? Am I the rage monkey?
You're not a rage
that
monkey.
You're poking for the stream?
You're not a rage monkey.
Is that what you want?
I think that you have. I think your take is based.
I think my take is not popular.
I think it's not popular
and I
either.
Think
but I
that
think
people are going to get upset, just like they got upset with my other opinion.
They got upset about that?
So I'd rather not.
Did they get upset about that? Did people get upset about that?
I'll talk about positive things, not negative things. I'll keep that to my personal life.
Damn.
Because I can't catch a break. Okay?
But Superman, not that like it's the most fair thing in the world to compare them, but Superman is a superior hero movie, in my opinion. I think it's an awesome, awesome movie. And I agree. And I think that the Fantastic Four was, it wasn't a bad movie. It was kind of boring, and it was very paint by numbers. And it started off great. Act 1, the opening, the whole like first sequence, even some stuff that happens later, spoiler free, awesome. Act 1, awesome. I was like, we're fucking Marvel's back, baby.
I was up.
No,
I was up, and then I literally fell asleep.
And then you fell asleep.
I in the theater. Like I wasn't even doing it out of spite. I got just like so comfortable, and I fell asleep, guys. And I'm not even trying to be any type like Josh is nudging me to wake up.
Yeah.
Like fell asleep.
Yeah. It's so funny because like I never know what Megan's going to think when we walk out of the theater. I had a feeling, because you fell asleep that it wasn't like as entertaining. But like I also didn't really know how you were going to react when we walked out of Superman. And so for you to like turn to me as we were leaving and you were like, that was one of the greatest superhero movies I've ever seen. I was like, oh damn.
It's because James Gunn. That's Marvel Guardians is like my favorite out of all the Marvel movies. Like every single one of them I really did love. I loved how we were getting introduced to these like great characters. I loved the cast of characters. I loved the comedy in it. I thought it wasn't, it wasn't like as crazy as like a Love and Thunder where it's like blatantly like, let's just be quirky to be quirky. Like it felt real to them. for the characters. I really did enjoy this movie at the Christmas special. Like, I love
That was
all of
good
the
too,
Guardian
actually.
stuff, and it just gave me like that type of vibe. I mean, clearly, but that's why I did like it. And I think my expectations were so low for Superman.
Okay.
I didn't really have like any. I wasn't like, I love Superman. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I think I went into Fantastic Four because I do like the Fantastic Four as like characters, and I was excited to see what they were going to be. But like, I don't know. Like, I see what they were trying to do, then like the different type of vibe that they were going for in Fantastic Four. Like, you know, I don't know, when you kind of talk about this opinion, they're like, okay, well, it's not like every Marvel movie is freaking action packed. It doesn't have to be action packed. Like, it's not every Marvel movie has to be freaking super. Like, it's not about that. Like, it's just, I just feel like the characterization and like the character building in this movie, it just wasn't a Fantastic Four movie. It was a setup for another Marvel movie. Like, that was the whole movie to me. Like, I would have loved to see just at least one like movie. And maybe that came from like not seeing the backstory, but we didn't see the backstory in Superman. But I think that's completely different because we've seen that so many times in like Batman and Superman. I kind of like think of that same way. Like, we've seen it before over and over again. We've seen his parents die in the alley. We don't need to see it again. We know what happens. But the Fantastic Four, I feel like we could have seen it again, and it could have made me feel more for these characters because they were just kind of complacent, and there was no like this accepted that this is their role in their life. And even like Iron Man and Captain America like had problems with like how they were perceived in like media and how they were shown in the world, and like why are they still having problems, and they're like, you know, like years and years and years, and like Fantastic Four just seem like they have everything figured out. They're very like a little too level-headed. Like, I don't know, and I get they're scientists, like whatever, and they were pushing like Johnny being like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I'm a ladies man, and didn't see that at all ever in the whole movie. Even the moments that it could have been, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
him just talking to the Silver Surfer, like, whoa, my
Careful
God,
now.
dude.
Careful with the spoilers now. I mean, not that that's like a huge spoiler, but I'm saying that because I almost spoiled something because I wanted to comment on something that happens in the third act.
Like,
but
it's okay. I just, yeah.
It's okay.
It's just disappointing. That's it. I wish I liked it more. I wish I liked it more.
Mecha Troy, speaking of Superman and the Fantastic Four, we actually got
Alberto Burt.
well, we got to start up
No, we already.
at Tiberius.
Oh,
Start up at Tiberius.
Lost for
Sorry.
real.
He said, "Ooh, that's what it is. Josh is on a power trip."
Bro, lost for real.
oh, just
You
like
got
in
me.
general.
You got me.
That's
I'm
him.
fucking power tripping. Just kidding. Berto Burt, shout out Berto Burt.
shitty.
Completely random. It's crazy to me that Douglas Bullitt, a guy with ambitions similar to Rock's, ended up on Roger's crew and not Rock's. Has me thinking Rock's lost a Davy back fight and Roger gained Bullitt. I mean, honestly, that is like incredibly likely. And that's something that I really do wish wouldn't. It was cool, right? How it was brought back and how we got to see the Davy back fight play such a huge role in Rock's acquiring like Whitebeard and potentially we assume maybe even later down the road. I mean, for sure Stussy, but like Big Mom and like Kaido, right? Even though it was a Shiki and you know the ones that we saw in this specific chapter. But I would have liked to see. I don't need to see like a whole arc or like multiple chapters. But I wish it would have been a little bit more than a couple panels, you know, even though you do see Rock's like competing in challenges in that like little like tiny montage. It would have been cool to see like where he won Stussy.
I know, but there's so many. Like, yeah,
No, I know.
that's
I
like
know.
a lot of what. Like, yeah, that's yeah.
And I get it.
Sucks.
I get it. It's one of those nitpicks that's like I completely understand why. But like from a fan perspective, from someone who just like loves this world and these characters, like I would have loved to see it. I understand we don't have time for that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I did think that was cool, and I think that even being a headcanon of yours, Berto Burt, I think it works. I think that would be funny, and that is maybe one of the benefits of not showing it all. You can kind of make those connections. Mecha Troy, shout out Mecha Troy.
Shitty.
Said, yeah, after Superman, I'm kind of scared to see Fantastic Four. I can already feel it's not going to top it for me. I just want to say I agree with Megan's take. I mean, we disagreed on the fact that like I think
you liked it. You enjoyed it more than I.
I think I enjoyed it more than you did, but I
like Thunderbolts more than the Fantastic Four.
Which I respect that. I think that I would probably agree with you on that because I felt like the characters in Thunderbolts had character, whereas in Fantastic Four, they are relying on things that you're supposed to already know about the characters to make you like them. And they're constantly referring to those things, but not showing you those things. And I feel like they felt like they had more maybe work to do in Thunderbolts. They had more to sell you on in Thunderbolts. So you could feel them working for that shit. In Fantastic Four, you feel them sort of like comfortable in like who these characters are and the audience's like understanding and knowledge of these characters.
I just wish I wish we were able to spend more time with the characters. Like if you're rebranding and showing the actual representation of these characters that were in, the comics, then like lean into that further.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I think the one point we disagreed on was that I didn't feel like we needed to see their origin all over again. You said it would have been nice to, especially if this is the first time they're canonically
It could have taken like 15 minutes, not even that.
Right. You're not saying that you wanted a whole movie about it, but just like a little bit more time.
Because it was like, then we're like right into it, and then it's just like, you're having a baby. It's like, who are you guys?
Yeah.
Why do I care at all? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And then when I do get to know you, it's like the most dry, soulless, back and forth dialogue I just, maybe my expectations were too high. I just wanted to feel for these characters more than I did.
And I'll speak for you. You, to me at least, seemed really excited about it.
I was very excited.
Like you were even on the way to the theater, you were saying that you were going to try to like temper your expectations.
But I was excited from the trailer.
Because of how excited you were.
Yes.
You were like, I'm going to still go in, like not expecting too much. Like, I just want to have a good time. Like, you weren't looking to like pick it apart. I don't think you are, but it had an incredible first act. It really, really comes to a screeching halt in the middle. And then kind of has like a very paint by numbers third act climax that feels very like underwhelming. Not to mention, without giving any spoilers away at all, the post-credit scene to me was also like severely underwhelming and just like not really what I hoped it would be. It was what I thought it would be, but not what I hoped it would be. And it just compared, I think having it come, maybe if this would have come out without being so close to Superman, it'd feel different.
Like, I just feel like they're sweating.
I hope they are. I mean, they're talking about rebooting the entire cinematic universe.
But it's like, why are we even doing that? Like, there's so many other stories to tell. Like, why do we have to have a new Iron Man? Why do we have to have a new cat? Like, we've already been there, done that. Like, let's go.
Well, Hollywood can't help themselves. Shout out Beans. Let's go.
Good smell. Flavor.
The Fantastic Four in the movie are a lot like how they are in the actual comics, but those first movies really affected their perception for people. But I think the thing is, I think that they are, in my opinion, they act very similarly to how they even act in the new movie, to how they acted in the original, like Jessica Alba, Chris Evans movies. Like, they act very similar. The difference is...
No, they don't. They don't.
Well, actually, you're right about like a couple of them, I guess. Like you see Johnny in the Chris Evans movie, you see him, it's show don't tell in that movie. You see him being a ladies' man, cocky, being bravado,
an asshole,
being a little bit of an asshole. Everybody in this movie, in this new one, Sue, Ben, maybe less so Reed, but like Sue and Ben for sure, are constantly talking about how much of a ladies' man Johnny is and how fucking, whatever he is. And we never, ever see it. Not once in the whole movie. there's a moment with the Silver Surfer.
He just likes women like every other, like the same amount as every other man. Like what? Like that's what I mean. Like if this is gonna be an archetype, like play it up. Like so he's just regular. Like he just, it's just like so frustrating.
The one character I felt like got like a huge, I would say like upgrade in like personality and like came to the forefront more in like a way that I feel like the character like did justice to the character was Sue. I feel like Sue really did have more to do and was like, you really felt like how powerful and how important like to the team Sue is. Because I don't know, dude. I really Sue is an incredibly important member of the team and an incredibly like powerful like member. But in my memory at least, like first of all, the guy who played Reed and Jessica Alba, like
no, there was a lot of issues.
That was diabolical.
No,
bro.
There was a lot of issues. I think with like Alba, like on set, like I think the director at one point like said like no, die like prettier.
Oh, crazy.
And I think it was like really a lot of like sexism and like her being like be a sex symbol. Right. You know, just be pretty. Just be a pretty
like that's
invisible.
The only reason they cast her.
Yes. So that's why. That's why I think it is an upgrade in that sense because, like, yeah, this is a character.
This is an
who actually does things.
Who feels like they have an important role and purpose, like on the team and in this movie, as they should, compared to their comic book persona, or the comic book version of this character. But yeah, Jessica Alba did feel just like a casting, a Hollywood like casting. Somebody chose her to be Invisible Woman, like you said. We need any hot actress to play this part. Who's the hottest actress at this moment in time? Doesn't matter who it is. Let's make her the Invisible Woman. You know, and Jessica Alba, I fucking love Jessica Alba.
I heard she's an asshole though. Too.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think she was like, if I could be mistaken, I think she was like grew up in Pomona.
I think I heard that somewhere
but
too.
She denies it.
Wouldn't you?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, getting into a little bit of community live territory here at the end, but it's because I just miss being live, dude. It, like I said, it's something that we don't have as much time for, or I don't have as much time for, which is why I'm so glad that you finally started doing your streams. I've popped in when I've been able to, and it looks like a lot of fun. I saw the cowboy hat.
You're not invited.
Oh. Saw the sunglasses.
They got Pedro for the same reason. Dang.
Honestly, that's a fucking hot ass take that I...
And you say, Daddy's home.
I will agree with.
Daddy's home.
The one thing I'll say, though, not that like I'm like trying to defend Pedro necessarily, even though like I do like him, and I've been on the record saying that I never really liked the casting of him as Reed. And I still like don't love it.
No,
but
he was deer in headlights the whole entire movie. But he was like, I'm smart, so I can't be shocked by anything. It's just like, but Pedro was
trying to do something. Like he was trying to do something. You know what I mean? And like how successful or unsuccessful he was, like I don't think he was a terrible Reed. But I still don't love the casting choice. Does that make sense? Maybe it's just me, but I like that take. Being said, I guess a big reason I'm saying this was the movie was a great representation of them because I've been reading a lot of Fantastic Four comics and they felt like what I read. I love the Fantastic Four, and I wish I could talk more about like what it was specifically because especially I forgot who had the run. One of my favorite Fantastic Four runs. It's the one with like, I'll look it up in a second. But that mixed with like Future Foundation, like there are a lot of Fantastic Four, runs that I love. Is it not? Fuck, who is it? Why am I blanking? Anyway, so I agree that they felt like the characters, but it wasn't. For me, at least, it wasn't how they were represented. It was like from like I'm dancing around it because I don't want to spoil anything. They were not like the worst part of the movie. It was the fact that there wasn't a lot of like, I do get what Megan's saying about a lot of conflict. Like the world fucking loved them. Like not just New York. It felt like the whole fucking world. Like nobody had a problem with the Fantastic Four. And then the third act, the big bad, who we know to be like Silver Surfer and Galactus from like the trailers and stuff. Like it just like it was like it was doing something really fucking cool, and then it just turned into something completely different by the end, and it just didn't stick the landing. But the characters like weren't my issue with it, I guess. Like wasn't why I found it like boring. And I wish I could talk more about it, but it's fairly new. I think it just came out, so I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah. He's a good read. He gave that autistic energy. I'm convinced he's the smartest man in the verse. The director said footage was cut out by the studio, but we don't know how much was actually cut. Oh, Hickman. You know what? It was Jonathan Hickman. Am I right? It's like Reed on the front and his like fingers. It's like that forced perspective and his like fucking whole hand is coming up and they're kind of in a line. Like that's like one of the covers. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure. But again, and they do a lot in that first act that makes you like, if you're a fan of the comics, you're like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. But it's the third act.
But it's like I don't know these people.
Right. Right.
Like, oh, okay, so like why are you scared of like talking to this woman? Have we seen you talk about how you're insecure about being a rock man now? No. Are we just supposed to accept that as fact?
But that is like
it's just like the things that are like not like just unsaid things that like just give us a fucking line. Give us something.
Right.
And they try to like force this like
that's the only part that I'll push back a little on, because I do think
I wish it was just more.
That most people like they know that's, but then again I could be wrong because I'm constantly surprised.
I want to see this version though go through that, not just other
right.
Like
I see that.
It's like Spider-Man. Oh, like we're just not going to show him kind of deal with his transformation at all and what he's going through.
How did you feel when they didn't show that with Tom Holland? Did that bother you?
Show what?
His transformation. Like they didn't show any of that with Tom Holland.
Remember. I don't remember.
Because they didn't show any of that.
But he didn't have that. He had the suit. Right? Tom didn't get bit.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I thought his webs come from the suit though.
Well, this is where it gets a little convoluted, whatever, but like originally.
But he deals with running around and shit.
Yeah, and balancing, juggling, his life. But like originally, the Tobey Maguire movie was.
I would say, how about we say this? How about we say this? It's like It's like Toby. I mean, it's like if Tom Holland, they just didn't show him struggling between like the responsibility of being Superman at all.
Spider-Man.
Oh, sorry, Superman.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Right.
Like I wanted to see like it's just like a thing of like, oh, we can assume that he's sad because he's a rock man now. He might be insecure about that.
Mm-hmm. And if we're being just told that like,
but we're not
Spider-Man has a hard time like forming like relationships or like being a high school student, like we're being told that, but we're not being shown that. Like that's the equivalent.
Sure.
But I get what you're saying. Don't tell me that.
We just got no time with any of them, and it was the baby save the baby show.
Yeah,
that's all I'll say.
Yeah,
but like, damn, I just wish I got like, I wish that we got a decent, like, more time with them instead of the setup for this other thing that I don't really care about at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just me personally.
I respect it.
And that's all I'll say.
I respect it.
But Superman was fucking lit. Superman is a movie that gives you hope in society when there's no hope at all.
Yeah. Superman was like, and I was telling my brother this too. I was like, whether you love it or whether you hate it, you will walk out of that movie and say to yourself that you've never seen a fucking movie like this. It doesn't mean you're going to like it, but like, it is so unique. It is so like, it's such a fresh take on the character that is true to the comic book version of this character, but also like feels, it's just something about it feels new and feels fresh and feels like different. Like, I can't, because it again, like, it also doesn't hold your hand, and it also throws you right into the fucking the thick of it, but it just like, it knows like what it has to do.
But it knows what to give and not to give.
Right.
What's important to maybe just throw a line of dialogue in versus like not talk about it at all.
Yeah.
And then people are like, okay, Franklin is important to the story. And it's like, I just wanted a Fantastic Four movie, not a Franklin movie, bro.
Right.
That's all I wanted. And I got a version of it. But that's it. That's all now it's forever gone.
It's okay.
No, it makes me upset.
I told you this, and I never, like, Franklin is a crazy ass character, but I never really cared, even though I was a huge comic book fan and like read a lot of Fantastic Four, like, and Franklin is super important. And fucking it's been so long since I've read a Fantastic Four comic, but their daughter fucking named after Latveria,
I feel like
she's important too, but like, I never really cared about them as much as obviously you care about like Ben, Sue, Reed, Johnny, you know what I mean?
But like, I just feel like it could have, like, we could have gotten a Fantastic Four movie, and then that could have been the end credit scene, and everyone knows who it is, right?
Mm-hmm. But I do think that like
that could have been that could have been that. That could have been 2 credit scenes of, 4 years later, a couple months later.
Yeah, I do.
Like, that's what I mean, and
I like the introduction of Franklin, but like, there were just some like, the way it played out at the end was just, it was very silly in like in like a way that the rest of the movie like wasn't, if that makes sense. Like, the first half of the movie was so serious, and I liked that. It had a weight to it. And Galactus like felt fucking formidable and cosmic and huge and like impossible. But it doesn't. He doesn't remain that way to me. And I think that's kind of what it was. Jonathan R. Superman showed us what kindness is like again. That's why it hit so hard. We haven't seen this in media for a long time. It was so sick, man. Like, again, I won't even spoil Superman. It's been out longer, but the very last scene, like with the music playing and the message coming together, like the film, the message, the movie's message coming together, like, it was so, I had a big ass smile on my face. Like, it did just make you feel good. And I really, really enjoyed it, man. I'm very excited for not just like the next Superman movie, but for this DC universe. Like, I've always loved both, dude. And I don't think it really was. I mean, there always has been that rivalry.
I haven't enjoyed Superman this much. I'll say that.
Ever.
Batman, I've always enjoyed. It could be a shit Batman movie, and I'm just like, he. Like, I've always liked Batman. Not really a fan of the Justice League.
Right.
At all. But Yeah, I never liked Superman this much. Literally, at one point in the movie, I was like, I'm gonna be so sad when this Superman dies. I like, or anything happens to him in any of the other movies. Like, I'm going to be so sad. Like, he's so likable.
Yeah.
And they made him so likable to the point where you're like, nothing can happen to this man. Like, please.
Yeah. I'm excited, dude. When does Peacemaker come out? They just came out with another trailer.
Oh, that shit was funny too.
Yeah,
that movie was making me laugh. I was up, I was giggling, I was awing, I was gasping, it was like a movie, bitch. Like, it was a movie. Like, I feel like I haven't seen a movie like that in a long time, like comic book or not.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Tony has something to say.
Tony, you want to say something about Superman?
He's cute.
This is my crypto right here.
The Justice Mid.
The Justice Gang. The commitment to, like, what is it, Hawk Girl?
Yeah.
Like, she was cool.
August, Peacemaker's coming. Oh, that's super soon. That's like in a week. Yeah, dude. It's good to have like a lot of the shows that we watch back, like Dexter. We've been keeping up on Dexter. We're actually going to probably watch the new episode that came out on like Friday and get some Wiener Schnitzel later. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, Hawk Girl was so good.
Yeah, Hot Girl. Guy Gardner, bro. Like,
I was like, bro, if we ever did a DC cosplay, that would be it.
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner and Hot Girl.
Bro,
catch us at Comic-Con.
Bro, that shit would be so funny to me. I would love that. Guy Gardner, like, I've always, like, from the outside, the Green Lanterns, like, they kind of seem boring, but, like, they're actually really cool. Like Kyle, fucking Guy Gardner, obviously, fucking Jon Stewart, fucking the main one, the fucking, oh my god, I couldn't hold that burp in.
Ew.
Sorry. I like the Green Lanterns a lot. I actually read that'd be awesome. I read a decent amount of Lantern stuff too. And actually, hot take, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie is not that bad. What is bad is like the CGI, the suit. I don't think the world was ready for that movie, but like, I can't remember when I rewatched it, but it's not that bad. Like, it's not Fan Four Stick bad. It's not like some of those X-Men movies bad. Like, it's a little, like, the CGI in the suit look bad, but it's kind of good. Bro, when he actually goes to the core and he's seeing Sinestro and he's seeing, like...
It's pretty bad, though.
Bro, when he's seeing... What's his name?
That movie's bad. Mm-mm. Yeah, people are disagreeing with you a lot. It's bad. Wow.
Bro, let me tell you this. And I love this.
Hal was my Green Lantern growing up.
Read Hal Jordan. Yeah, Hal Jordan. When you get a chance, I mean, and it might just be those scenes... But when Mans goes to the fucking Green Lantern Corps and he's with Kilowog and he's with fucking Sinestro and he's with fucking the fish one with the beak and they're teaching him how to use his abilities in Brightest Day and Darkest Night, like, that's the Green Lantern. Like, that's Hal Jordan.
What about, what's his name?
Who, Jon Stewart?
No.
Guy Gard?
Ryan Reynolds.
That's Hal Jordan. I mean, yeah, that's the
one you were talking about.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know that.
What was bad in that movie was the villain, who was starts with a P, para something. The villain was bad, but when he's at the fucking gallery and he's doing the race car ramp and shit, the world wasn't ready. It's not as bad as people say it is. Mark my words, it's gonna be like the Phantom Menace. I remember when everybody was shitting, they were taking their fucking pants off and taking a fat dump on all of the prequel movies. Phantom Menace, fucking Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith. Everybody like hated those movies, like hated them with a passion. All of a sudden, cut to, 2000. I don't even know when it started, but like people love them. People, maybe because in hindsight, they weren't as bad as like Star Wars is now. But I remember when you couldn't find one person that liked those movies, and now it seems like they're universally like adored. But again, the world wasn't ready. Mark my words, it's not that bad. There are parts of it, mainly the villain, that are bad. But compared to some of this other superhero shit, guys, let's be real. Let's be real. Parallax. That's his name. Parallax. Sakina, she said, do you prefer Zack Snyder Superman or James Gunn? I do prefer James Gunn. Zack Snyder, separating the, I guess, like, the reputation of the fan base, I don't think it's a terrible take, but I just I don't love it. It's very dark. They are like gods, and he treats them as such, like, but that's Superman in Zack Snyder's world felt like a god, and he is, but raised by humans. And I really never felt the human side of Henry Cavill. Whereas, like, with David Cornsweet, he feels like human. But again, it's a different take on the character. Why does nobody bat, pun intended, an eye, when there are different takes of Batman that are drastically different? Like, you look at Tim Burton's Batman, people love it. It's fucking crazy. It's a good movie. Jim Carrey, fucking Danny DeVito, like fucking the Men in Black guy who's Two-Face. Like, they're good, campy, fun movies. But then you have Chris Nolan, takes it super serious. People love it. Then you have Zack Snyder, Batfleck. Then you have Rob, who's jacked and buff. And then you have Robert Pattinson, younger, scrawnier. People are maybe making comparisons, but nobody feels like they're ripping it to shreds the way that they rip Superman to shreds. Like, oh, he's not as jacked as Henry Cavill. Bro, fucking, you think Robert Pattinson is anywhere as close to as big as Ben Affleck was in those movies? But everybody adores Robert Pattinson's take. And I do too. I think it's really good. But for some reason, people love to put this specific movie and Henry Cavill versus David Cornsweet under a microscope. And it really is, more than anything, it's just kind of interesting to me that people don't have the same reaction. Maybe because people are more used to, and we have had a lot of versions of Superman too. Not just, Brandon Roth and fucking Smallville and the fucking CW and the fucking, obviously the icons as well. Christopher Reeve, and who am I fucking forgetting? Henry Cavill. Anyway, we've had a lot of both of them, but I don't know. I'm just feeling it more than I have before. They don't change origin or Batman character like Zack Snyder, Superman. They don't change origin of Batman character. Oh, you're saying, okay, because you feel like they changed the origin. And I think I know what you might be alluding to, but I don't want to, because I wish I could talk about these going full spoiler, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't had a chance to see it yet. I think I might know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Mr. Hickle said Mr. Beans.
Mr. Beans.
Beans with the dono, thank you. Goddamn Mr. Terrific.
Fucking love that shit,
That
bro.
was a cool scene, huh?
Fucking love that shit, bro.
What is the song? It's like, I'm at the beach, I'm at the beach.
I forgot.
I'm at the beach.
Quattro also with a super chat.
Shitty.
Y'all peep Primitive War trailer is rated R. Jurassic Park during the Vietnam War comes out in August, and I'm pretty excited for it. No, I have not seen Primitive War. That sounds crazy.
I'm excited for freaking, what's his name?
Oh,
Predator.
Oh, the Badlands. That shit looks cool as fuck.
The Badlands gang.
That shit looks cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid watching Alien versus Predator and being like, damn, I wish a predator loved me too. like that.
You would, you freak. You would.
So this movie might awaken those feelings again in me, you know. They're back and forth, you know, will they, won't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Like, I vividly remember, like, watching that in theaters and, like, you know, they're in Antarctica or whatever. And, like, I think he, like, sacrifices himself for her or something, or, like, he protects her and they have, like, that moment where they're, like, staring into each other's eyes. You could just see the love that he has for that woman. And he's, like, fucking, like, they're moving and he's, like, and I was like.
And you want that to be you. Like, you want to be the one who catches the predator's eye.
Oh, yeah. I think I would.
I think he would like me. I think he would like me.
I think I give off prey vibes.
Okay. B said, I want to know from your opinion as a Sentry fan how you felt about him in Thunderbolts because I never read his stuff. I'll make it quick, but like I just feel like this was like very much a Sentry like setup movie. And it didn't really give us a lot. And I
liked him.
I loved the actor. I loved the portrayal of his character. I just wish we would have gotten more because I don't feel like we got enough. The Void, I like how that like was shown and portrayed. But I remember when I'll be honest, I was a Sentry fan when the Sentry, like, he became the Sentry. Like, he was a doctor that had, like, and bro, am I crazy? Because I was trying to Google this after we saw Thunderbolts. And I was trying to look it up on the internet, and they have scrubbed all fucking evidence of this origin story. Am I crazy? I can't find it anywhere online. Or was at one point the Sentry's origin story was that like, or like how he turned into the Sentry was he was a doctor that had like a magical cane. He had like a magical cane that like turned him into the Sentry. Anyway, John Romita Jr. has a Sentry run with the Void, and it has very similar beats, I guess. You know, you're learning about the Void, and the Void is him, and all this and that. But I also remember, and I think they might have changed it. But I also remember when the Sentry would straight up kill people. I mean, the Void, rather, would straight up kill people. And that was the push and pull and almost the appeal of reading or seeing the Sentry do anything. I thought it, at least again in my memory.
Killing people?
It was that every time the Sentry saved someone, the Void would kill someone. So, but it would be a random person. So like
equivalent exchange.
The morality, equivalent exchange, like the moral conundrum, like that shit was like interesting to read. This, they go to like a dream world, and then they're out of the dream world. Like it wasn't bad, but I wish we would have gotten a little bit more. And I understand why. It wasn't a Sentry movie, it was a Thunderbolts movie. And they make him seem like he's a part of the Thunderbolts by the end of it. Spoilers for Thunderbolts, but that one has been out for a while. But it was okay. It was okay. Sentry was the best when he was addicted to pills. Yeah, dude, and I remember vividly there was a scene in the comic book, the John Romita Jr. one. I don't know if John Romita Jr. wrote it. I mean, drew it. But there's a scene where he's with his wife, and he's like, he does suffer from like depression and addiction, and she's talking to him about something, and he's starting to like feel better. Like she's making him feel better about like his situation and everything, and they're going to bed, and they're about to fall asleep. And she's like, they're about to fuck, actually.
Wait, what?
And she's like, actually, she stops him and she's like, actually, could you turn into him first? And he was like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because the Sentry, that's another thing. In Thunderbolts, he just like, he kind of looks the same. But in the Sentry run that I read, like he transforms. Like he's a skinny man that transforms, like kind of like Shazam ish, where like he's scrawny, and then when he becomes a Sentry, he's fucking jacked. So there was a
so she wanted, but they're the same person.
But they're the same person, yeah. But yeah, he was like, damn, like my natural form isn't like good enough. Like you want this like.
But they're the same.
Enhanced version of me. But he has like self-esteem issues, depression. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry. I understand.
Yeah.
I thought he turned into a completely different person.
No, well, the Void is like schizophrenia, split personality.
Okay, no, I'm talking about the Void.
But that's Megan, though. If Megan was in the comic with the Sentry, she'd be like, could you turn into the Void?
Let's get wild, dude.
Could you turn
into a faceless void for me?
Before we start, actually, he's basically All Might, but with drugs. Yeah, actually, yeah. And All Might, bro, that man looks like a crackhead, too. Like, when he's not All Might, like, he looks like a fucking crackhead. So, yeah, he is. He really is. Sentry. What if Superman was mentally ill? Such a bummer. I mean, it kind of is that, though. What if Superman was mentally ill? But I think, even Thunderbolts was uplifting. It was like a bummer in the sense that like he was dealing with depression, but it also was uplifting in the sense that like it's like to be pulled out of that by this like found family, like by people who love you and who care about you, or just like looking to others for like help, like reaching out to other, like it was a feel good movie. It was a little cheesy at the end, but ultimately I think it was a feel good movie. The more I'm talking about it, Beans, to answer your question, the more I don't like it as much as I thought I did. But it's actually I don't dislike it either. It just it was okay. It ended with a hug instead of a fight, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, the Void would be active just as much as Sentry from what I remember. Yeah. I saw people talking shit too that I didn't mention fucking George Clooney as Batman. I'm sorry I didn't name every Batman, but George Clooney is a great Batman. It was okay. Let me name all of them. Fucking George Clooney, fucking Adam West. Actually, let's go back to Adam West. Adam West, George Clooney,
Adam West,
fucking Michael Keaton.
Ooh, I love Keaton.
Keaton's Batman. Yeah, Keaton was cool.
I'm Batman.
Fucking like Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, huh?
Bat Thumb.
The Bat Thumb. Let's even take it a step farther. Let's go fucking, who was the kid from Gotham? The little kid from Gotham. Who was that? Let's not forget him, because technically he played Batman too. Let's see. Who else? Because there's more. I'm going to name them all. Val Kilmer. There's a lot of Batman. Damn, I would have forgot Val. Rest in peace, Val, for real, though. I watched the Val Kilmer documentary. That shit broke my heart. Tombstone. Val Kilmer was a legend. He was a legend. Beans, what about that guy from the 1920s before Adam West? You forgot that guy. That guy, Jason Bateman. Okay, we'll wrap it up. Who Kevin Conroy Test is technically, yes, he is Batman for a lot of people. He's the iconic Batman VA. And you're right. I was gonna challenge you on it because I was talking about live action Batman plural. But you're right. He counts. He deserves to be with the rest because he is Batman. And then I want to ask Megan who her favorite Superman is, and then we'll wrap up. Ooh, it's hotter than a bitch in here. What else did we watch recently that was really good? Movie Rec Time. Bring Her Back, A24 horror movie. That shit was fucked up. If you like horror movies, but not just like scary movies, like disturbing movies, then you might enjoy this one. I will say, It's pretty intense, and there are some things that are hard to watch, but it's from the same people that did Talk to Me, the movie with the hand. I don't know how many people saw that one. It's also an A24 movie. Apparently, it's in the same universe. Not that you would really know, but apparently the directors have said that there are clues throughout, whatever. Sure. It's a good movie on its own. It's fucked up. It's crazy, but it's really good. The acting, it's so uncomfortable. That shit is crazy. If you like horror, check it out. Oh, okay. Sakini, she said, Megan, what is your favorite Batman? Josh and Megan, what is your favorite Batman? Mine is Robert Pattinson. I really do like Robert Pattinson, but my favorite Batman, damn, that's hard. I want to give a cop out and say Kevin Conroy. But live action Batman, my favorite? Ooh. Fuck, man. Do you have a favorite? Keaton?
That was like my childhood Batman.
I mean, Keaton kind of was my childhood Batman too. That's so hard. I thought that Christian Bale made a good Bruce Wayne. And he wasn't a bad Batman, but I don't know if I would say he's my favorite Batman. Damn, this shit is hard. Robert Pattinson was really good. He was really good. Favorite, though. I don't know, man. That's hard. That's really hard. I remember when people hated Ben Affleck's casting, Batfleck. Again, he's not my favorite, but I thought that he was a cool Batman too. But I would have to say, I mean, y'all got me talking about Val. Val Kilmer was cool. Michael Keaton was cool. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the cop out and say Kevin Conroy. Even Jonathan R right here said, not a cop out. Josh Conroy is the GOAT. It is like Conroy and fucking Hamill, dude.
Sakina is really based for this. I like Robert Pattinson because he's hot and sexy.
Well, I mean,
I mean, just like straight to the point, though. You know,
that is based.
Like, I'm just gonna call it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Fucking Sakina She. Love that take.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it fucking real.
Keeping it real.
Anyway, thank you for letting us talk about movies and talk about just other, stuff at the end. It was, even though we kind of, always do this where we go off topic at the very end, it was nice to get to come back and stream to talk about One Piece again, to catch up on these chapters. You don't know how it really has been like eating away at us. And we've been, I think, we've been figuring things out. It's just been like, again, time. It's been hard, but I hope you guys really enjoyed the Roland Nolan hang too. Like we just wanted to do some different.
The Olins,
do some different stuff, shake things up. Hopefully we can have one or both of them back. It's good to be back. It's good to talk about the chapters again. It's good to be kind of caught up again.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I just wanted to hang out for a little while.
We're a little crazy today.
I like it. When are we ever not though? Really? I mean,
I feel like today was a different breed.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. But I feel like it's because it's been a long time, since we've been, since we've streamed together. I mean, we've been recording together, but also, I don't know if we mentioned this, but Megan.
I love Roland and his big deck.
Oh, he did have a
big
ass deck. That's what
Gabe said. Maybe we'll record them playing TCG.
Yeah.
Because we can't play it.
Although I don't, bro.
I just don't know how to play it. I guess I could teach myself again. But they're pretty entertaining.
I have a deck for you.
I don't want to play.
Truth comes out.
No, I'm just kidding. I know. I'll learn.
I don't know if Nolan will ever see this, but I would never say something on stream that I didn't expect to get back to them in one way or another. So I would tell this to Nolan's face. Nolan is diabolical because I saw him at that day after we played One Piece Clue. They played a round of the One Piece TCG because I asked them, they brought their cards. I asked them if they'd be down so I could kind of like refresh myself on the rules and just like see their decks. And I wanted them to whip both of them out so I could just kind of look at them and see how they kind of worked. And, you know, Roland, who I think is very much like me and Roland, I think are similar in that way where like Roland pulls out his fucking like, because I have almost the same thing. It's just a different shape. His deck box, like leather deck box with like red and like all the sleeves are the same color. His thick plastic case for his leader cards, like very like organized. I love Nolan. And this is what makes Nolan so fucking unique. This man came with a deck of cards, half sleeved, half unsleeved. Like the hollows, the foils were sleeved. The rest, not so.
Okay, well, he's protecting the good ones.
But even all the sleeves didn't match. It's like it's worse than wearing socks that don't match. That's like one sleeve was like transparent, one sleeve was black, one sleeve was blue. Some were.
It sounds like you have control issues.
And he was shuffling. It gave me anxiety.
I think you have OCD.
It made me anxious. Like it made me anxious. Absolutely diabolical. And then some people would say like, oh well, you know, I don't like that because then he'll know what card he's about to draw. I don't think Nolan's that kind of person.
Mecca said, I try not to compare decks.
I think size does matter, and I think decks are important.
Sure.
Just kidding. Some people would say, you know, oh, I don't like that because like he could be cheating because he'll know when a card is coming. I don't think it's about that. I think that there are people like me who like have OCD, and there are people like Nolan who are very like go with the flow, who like aren't really like bothered by that sort of thing, or honestly don't even care about that sort of thing, which more power to them. I wish I didn't because it's more expensive to care about that stuff.
Unmatched sleeves are for cheaters.
See, that's the point. What
is that? I don't know what you mean. What does that mean then?
Because they'll know when a card is coming.
That sounds unhinged out of context. I didn't even think about that.
See? But I don't
just
think
wasn't
that's why
even
Nolan's
really
doing that. That was just funny. That was a funny aside. A funny thing to me. Absolutely
You're crazy.
Diabolical. Why?
You're just crazy.
That's diabolical. And I'm gonna tell him next time I see him. I'm gonna say, sleeve your fucking car. Sleeve all of them. I'm gonna buy him sleeves. But I say that to say that like I would also like to throw my hat in the ring and battle both of them.
Right. I don't think you'd win though.
We'll see. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Though.
All right. 3 hours? That's pretty good. We're back. That's going to do it for another One Piece / at the end, sort of a community live-esque stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We have missed you guys. I have missed you guys. I know Megan streamed just yesterday. But yeah, it's good to be back talking about the chapters. Thank you for being here, for hanging out. It really does mean the world to us. Yeah, man. You guys are the fucking best. The only thing left to do is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan or chat, is. And also, the thing I was going to say before I got distracted is that Megan was talking about potentially and has already edited the first and second Cyberpunk episode reaction. And we're thinking of starting to post a Trigun and an Edge Runners until we catch up, just so people on YouTube are kind of caught up, because people on YouTube are behind. Yeah. What's the outro? Rocks. I got my rocks off. Get my Zebeck off. Something about Buggy and Blackbeard. Half fusion, half brothers. Blood. What about
Rock's big wiener? You guys, like, we can't just say that.
Why not?
Because that's crazy.
Say what? Rock's
big wiener is a suggestion.
Big wiener
from
rock.
Ty.
Big wieners rock.
You guys, we're going to get demonetized.
You're the one talking about showing fucking trucker hats. Talking, I love some wieners.
Rock's hard? You guys.
I like that one.
You guys.
I like that one a lot.
We can't say that.
Who's got the bigger Zebeck? Rock out.
You just said it twice, though. That's the point.
Rock out with your rocks out.
I'm going to come back and tap that ass.
Bro, what if that was just Rock's spitting game? Like, what if that's what he was just trying to do? He was just trying to spit game at Eam. You think? You thought? You thought that? You thought that when you read that? We're just talking about wieners now. Let me make sure we're caught up.
Just throw a rock at the screen to end the stream. Throw a rock at your
Not
computer.
a cop out, just ready to go. I think I did read that. Yeah. I like.
Rocks, you are the father.
Rocks, you are the father. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching, for giving us a place to come talk about these chapters and be crazy and be silly and be weird. And until next time,
Rocks, you are the father.
Sorry to break it to you. And you got 2 kids.
Not two.
You got 2 kids. You got one that's a girl, and you got one that's Blackbeard.
No.
Yeah.
No.